All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the week once again. We are back. Low Kick Online eSports Tournament with Killer Instinct. I am one of your commentators, Zero, alongside NT, the producer himself. How are you tonight? Mhm. Yes, yes, definitely. We have a pretty stacked week compared to the last time we ran it. I mean, of course, the week before was stacked, even more so this time around as well. We have Wheels. Wheels is awake this time around. We got Trevor coming back, hoping to make a repeat championship victory out here. Deadly Kansas is out playing, probably going to mix it up with that full gore. I think he's been learning another character too, so stay tuned for that one. And of course, we still have Aphex coming back as well. And lo and behold, Flash is also making an appearance tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And I tell you what, it's about to be his 31st birthday, and he's probably looking to fill up those coffers to get ready to celebrate that birthday. If you guys know what I mean, if you know what I. That's fantastic. I mean, he's been on a tear lately. Just oh man. But yeah, excuse me. Okay, getting up there in the years, man. That time sure does fly. I'm not too far away from that myself, so I can't. Woo, right around the corner. Your mic is so. I've been talking to myself this whole time. I've been having a one-sided conversation. This is ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta apologize. But NT, he's got a lot on his
Yo,
plate.
thank you to Guts. That was a stream blow up. I apparently did not have my microphone set up for this profile, so that's a blow up. What's up, everybody? I'm NT. Welcome to KI.
Let's heck it go! Oh man! All right, now we got the official introduction in. I've actually been talking to NT, so here we go. Let's find out if Flash is gonna jump into his first matchup against Rakes. Man, we still don't know how to pronounce his name. I wish he would have told us. You know, like send us an email.
I'm just gonna go with Ray.
Yeah,
Because that's the easy one. It's the cop out answer.
yeah, that's
Let me reiterate everything I said while I was, talking to myself according to stream. But big ups to Flash on his 31st birthday being on Monday. As he says, the beers for years. Although, Mr. Flash, we do need you on the stream.
Yeah, of course. If you guys are participating in the bracket, if it's your first time participating in the Low Kick Esports stream, be sure to tune in to that Discord channel. I do believe a link is right
There's
below
Mr.
in
Flash.
the
Menzo's in the oh man, Menzo, I can't believe I didn't hit you up. I'm sorry. Oh man, that's another legendary player that we have in the chat. See, I want to see Menzo duke it out with AFX.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. It's always a sight to see when you see two Toads go hash it out. And of course, we've seen that last week. We'll probably see that again as well this week, considering that Trevor and AFX are both in the bracket. And finally, we have Flash himself, Rakesman out there with Glacius, and of course, Flash playing with Wolf out here. Of course, if you guys are wondering how to sign up, be sure to follow the Low Kick Esports Twitter and also sign up for the Discord as well. That's where you get all your information as far as how to sign up for the tournaments that they run each week. And also how to get your information, how to enter matches. If you're in the bracket right now, it's a fine and dandy tool.
Yeah, we have been running KI for I think 3 weeks now, and it's been legendary every single time. The players are so good, like every single match. Because I am yelling behind my screen, like when no one can even hear me, because KI is just that hype. And we have Flash and Ray X Man up first. Ray was on a slaughter last week, but this is Flash, the wolf of the game. So I expect a lot out of this match already.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, Saberwolf able to get that dash through on Glacius here. It'll be tough, especially how quick Saberwolf does attack. Ooh, nice break here. Got the distance, but of course, Cold Shoulder, the classic for Glacius players out there. Nice. Going to carry to the corner here. Nice. Hard knockdown set up into Hail. Let's see how Flash reacts to this situation. Nice backdash opportunity to get out of the throw.
Side switches to put Ray into the corner. Now it's his turn. Turning on the instinct. Blocks the puddle punch and gets the punish. That's the life bar.
Of course, still has about 50% instinct left over for this round. So let's see. Nice throw to start. Probably wanted a back throw there to get him in the corner, but this is just fine too. Able to hit with shatters.
Here comes Flash's instinct. Gets the Feral Cancel. Breaks the lights immediately. Oh no, you can't be shadow countering when Wolf has instinct because he's got Feral Cancels. He can do that at any point in time.
Yeah, that's super unfortunate there too because it wasn't wrong, right? You know, like under normal circumstances, if he would have shadow countered that Shadow Ragged Edge there, or you know what, the Berserker Barrage?
Yeah, Berserker Barrage. Let's call him Wolverine. You ain't wrong. It's just Wolverine.
The Wolverine. Yep. All right, here we go. Let's see shoulder. Ooh, really good cross up with the dash through it, and that's going to be a quick opener into Ultra there. Flash taking the first game.
Marvel, baby. Wolverine taking first point.
We got the Freddy Krueger skin on, so what is? We got the full Clash. We got MK in here. We got KI. We got Mob.
I forgot that Freddy Krueger made an MKX. I never saw him played. I forgot.
MK9.
Nine. Sorry, man. There's been so many guest characters in MK. It's hard to keep track of it all.
Yeah, they all look.
Speaking of guest characters, this game is phenomenal for guest characters.
Yeah, where's Joanna Dark?
Yo, why didn't they do that?
Don't make another Perfect Dark. The time has passed. Put Joanna Dark in this game. There you go.
I feel like she could be like Orchid's rival with grenade setups and whatnot. That'd be tight.
It could be. What if you set up KI in the same universe as Perfect Dark?
Hold on. Remind me. I haven't played Perfect Dark in years. Does she have the chop like Bond did in GoldenEye for disarms?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, dude,
I
don't remember. I know she has a disarm. I know.
Right. Okay.
All right. Enough Perfect Dark. We got game 2.
Nice.
Oh no! Can't be doing that on post lockout.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you do it off the sound, right? You hear the lockout sound, and you're like, I have to press
yeah,
the
I'll
button.
admit, I've done it too.
Nice, we got the juggle going here. Not a significant amount, but a nice reset here off the flip out into an early lockout.
That's a lot of damage! Oh, 51.
So you saw that white health, right? You keep juggling. It's not going to do a lot of damage like I was saying there, but like it does add up with as much white damage as that's doing because it's not going to cash out. Nice.
And Flash is a person who loves his juggles. He gets as much white life as he can.
Ooh. Sweet. Okay. Yep, because it's a heavy. It's going to bust through armor.
Man, Flash is just dominating this right now. Already in danger. Goes right over the Shadow Puddle Punch, takes game 2. And he gives the little tap. The Flash special.
It's so overwhelming for Glacius in that situation because you think about the buttons that Saberwolf has. Like we're talking back heavy punch with the claps, where you're safe no matter how long you charge it. Plus, it's going to break through that armor. It's just got long-reaching normals in general. It's tough to deal with. And once he pops instinct, of course, his normals are going to do chip damage as well. It's looking tough. And of course, Flash has not stopped playing Killer Instinct. I don't know if he plays any other game, to be honest. Does he like,
I think he's dabbled in Street Fighter V, but KI has always been his main game.
Oh, okay.
It's always been his main game. And as you said earlier, the back heavy punch breaking through armor. If you guys didn't know, any heavy button breaks through armor. So heavy punch, heavy kick, you're going to bust through.
All right, we're on match point here for Flash. Ray, who was putting on a clinic last tournament, not last week, a couple weeks ago. We took a break in 4th of July weekend. But no, Ray was put on a show last tournament. I believe 3rd place finish.
He definitely made top 4.
Yeah, he definitely made it up there. Let's see here. Keep the distance is actually ideal. Trying to close the gap with cold shoulder. Not sure about that one because you're putting yourself in a situation where Wolf wants to be pretty reactive there. Okay, nice. Getting caught with the
He's
shatter
confirming
there.
the auto doubles on the shatter, but he's not really confirming into a combo. Like he's getting the hits, he's just not taking it full advantage of it.
Right, yeah, he's not cashing out the damage. You know, you gotta finish your plates.
You can't be leaving damage on the table against Flash.
Right, exactly. You don't have to throw a sandwich in the toaster. You do have to finish the sandwich at very least.
And there it is, Flash taking first life bar again. Ray loses about a quarter of his instinct because of the kill.
Nice manual here. Going for the lockout there. Nice hard knockdown. Ooh, I love the delay liquidize there. Unfortunately, early break, and yeah, that's going to pick you up there. Cold shoulder is not going to save you. Nice.
Confirming it at instinct, gonna get the max juggle, cash it out with the shadow. It's Eclipse, right? I believe his DP name.
Yeah, Shadow Eclipse goes for the
and he hits the ultimate.
I don't remember the last time I've seen this. I think I've only seen this ultimate like when they showed it off, and it's such a fantastic ultimate. Unfortunately, you can't see it because we have the wrong skin, but you can see the red nose. I think that's the most important part.
A lot of the ultimates are really cool, but I gotta give it up to my girl Mira for having the best and simultaneous worst ultimate in the entire game. Because I don't know if you've seen that recently, but she hits you with a big gulp. She just straight up slurps.
I'm trying to remember what she does.
She drinks the blood and whatnot, but like I said, it like the sound effect, it's a big gulp.
It's a big.
You know what I mean by a big gulp, right, Zero?
Yeah. No, I got you at 7-Eleven. Big gulp. Yeah.
But like the slurping
you know,
sound. Sipping on the big gulp.
Like a. Okay. All right.
I feel like you're not getting me, Zero.
I totally understand. I totally 100% understand. I'm trying to imagine Mira perform. All right, so our next match is going to be another slobber knocker indeed. We got a few going along on the way. Unfortunately, Deadly Kansas is DQ'd himself out of the bracket. Didn't want to fight Wheels. That's totally understandable. And, of course, Eriki making another repeat appearance. Went 3-0 over Inter. And looks like Apex and Gunpaw are still going at it. Still have Confusing Poke and Furbus awaiting their match. Puppy
Let me
Swarm.
throw up that bracket for you guys.
Thank you. I've seen Puppy Swarm once again coming back.
Yeah, Puppy is new to KI. He's mainly in the Tekken scene, as you can tell. He's got the tag Chicago Tekken. Trinity as well. I believe Trinity helps out Puppy Swarm a lot. So it's really cool to see people from other games dabbling in KI.
Especially now. You know, like it's been a bit since I played Tekken Online, but you know, it's definitely, I've heard, not as stable as Killer Instinct is, even though Tekken is a phenomenal game. Unfortunately, like in a situation like we're in right now where we don't really have locals. I know some of you guys are opening locals back up. I would highly encourage you to probably like chill out for a little bit, but you know what? You do you. I can't control what choices you make. Have fun. Just be safe. But in situations like this where we have Killer Instinct with phenomenal netcode, we can have this bracket run so smooth.
All right, so looks like we're getting Trinity and Trevward.
Okay. So I guess Trinity fought against Puppy Swarm.
Yeah, looks like we got the confirmation 3-2 for Trinity. So invites are out for them. Hopefully we can get them in here pretty quick.
Oh yeah, definitely. Trevor, of course, running that rash. So probably going to be sticking with that one. We'll see what happens there. And let's see. Did we see Trinity play?
Last week?
Yeah.
I believe we did. He plays Shago. I just don't remember who he played against. I believe we saw him 2 or 3 times on stream.
Oh, yes.
Because he was against that Cinder, and remember he ignited himself like 4 times and killed himself? Yes. Classic.
That's right. Oh, Trinity.
Classic.
Coming out with the triple threat. lit on fire.
What was great is later, I think it was on Saturday night, B-Brock, another one in our bracket, also from the Tekken community. He ran a lobby, and I joined with him, Trinity, and another person. And I started talking to Trinity in Brock's chat, and I started giving him the biggest hell I could about him reigniting himself. And he was trying to give me all the excuses. Oh, I couldn't see what color I was. I couldn't see it on my character. Like, nah, son. Get them excuses out of here. You gotta hold that.
Oh, dear. You're not looking at your life bar, huh?
Listen, that's not my fault. You ain't looking at your life bar. Big ol'...
I understand.
Big ol' white life.
Yeah, exactly. I understand some people, though, like to play the cinematic experience, so they don't have to be, muddle their perfect particle effects with UI. They feel so confident in their play that they don't need to know when they have meter, because the sound of the game tells you when you have meter. So why would you need UI? I don't know.
I turn my UI off, actually. I don't. I'm just trying to I'm trying to play off your joke here.
Okay. All right. I was going to be very concerned. No. I almost took a drink, and when you uttered those words, I knew to stop.
Cinematic experience.
It's true, though. It's pretty cool. If you ever check out a KI Street used to do, and I think he still does it, the KI Epics, and that's how he would record a lot of matches, is just remove the UI entirely and put that out there. It was always fun to check out. Just the game in general, just how it looks. It's a beautiful game to watch, especially when you're playing on PC. It looks fantastic. It still looks great on the Xbox as well. But it's a nice little additional cherry on top feature that we didn't need, but I'm glad it's there. Especially if you're trying to record, I don't know, if you're making content, that's always cool to remove the UI and set up, I don't know, maybe a tutorial video or something like that, and you can have just the animation going on in the background while you're talking about a match. Or you want to make B-roll for a trailer leading up to an awesome tournament. There you go. You have opportunities to create content that way.
All right, so I'm getting confirmation that Trev Ward is not joining us today.
This goofball. He's probably playing League. He's been addicted. I think he just made it to Silver 2. Probably hanging out with Water Horses playing League as well.
Man, where is Water Horses? That's a name I recognize too. Another Glacius.
Been playing League.
Who plays League in 2020? Come on. What are we doing?
I think a lot of people playing League in 2020. I started picking it back up because they peer pressured me. Don't tell them I told you this.
Zero, stop. As your friend, stop.
Okay, all right.
Just take it from me. Okay. I care about you.
Stop playing?
Yes.
I don't want to stop.
Oh, no. He's too far gone.
All right, but we are going to get Wheels and Confusing Poke, hopefully. Wheels is awake, ladies and gentlemen. And, that's fortunate because he stayed up beyond his bedtime the last time I saw him. And ended up doing really well. So hopefully we can...
And while we're waiting for these players to get in here, I want to give a huge shout out to the Match Arena. We are now already up to almost $42. Listen, guys, 20 minutes ago, it was at $5. So you guys are phenomenal. Let me break this down for you real simple, all right? All you got to do is you hit that sign-in button. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to give away the low kick account and get doxxed. But you sign in right here. You just copy this code. Double-click it, Control-C, you hit Contribute. See this? Right there, boom, 50 cents, it already shows you. You just hit contribute, and bam, it's right there. You did it, because you come down here, and you see all these nice people. Look at Tech Decker throwing in the $30 in the free 50-cent code.
Oh, Tech Decker, of course, out of Florida. Hopefully you're staying healthy out there, Tech Decker, much appreciated.
And if you guys got some extra time on your hands and you want to be extra generous to our players, hit up these quest codes. You add even more money for nothing, just a little bit of your time. Hit a survey up, you add $2 for nothing. You just spend about 3-4 minutes and you just give people money. We're giving you this great entertainment of putting on these matches for you.
That is very true. I did a survey about the Manscaped products and did a survey about what type of gaming beverages I drink while playing video games. And that helped contribute monies to the pot. So you're welcome.
So I'm gonna let you in on some lore here that everyone knows about. If anyone in Chicago takes that survey of what beverages you drink while gaming, you better be answering Malort.
No, don't.
Zero,
Put that evil.
are you in Chicago?
I'm not in
And
Chicago.
then I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it, Zero. Unless you're in Chicago, I don't want to hear it. We drinking Malort out here.
I just you don't have to do that to people. You don't have
If you're in Chicago, you're doing it to yourself.
Oh man, I think I had the first and only time I had Malort was Michigan Masters.
And I'm sure that
I
was your
believe-
last.
Oh, that was first and last. First and last. I'll never do it again. That's the worst thing I ever had.
So I can actually say I am completely biased on this one because I don't drink, and so I've never had Malort. So, but I'm still
But it's a part of your culture.
I'm still gonna push it on people, even though I don't drink.
It's a part. It's a part of the Chicago culture. You have to have Malort if you're a Chicagoan.
Also, I see Flash in here, so I got to do this for him. Gotta get on my account and throw in the beers for years.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot.
Birthday, man, come on.
It's a birthday. You got to put 31 of them in.
Man, how many was that?
That's a quick 8.
Quick
That's
8.
of
Okay,
them.
all right, hold on. Give me just a second. I will
So we're gonna-
I will fix this. All right, I will fix this.
While we're waiting on the rest of those beers to come through for good old
1,
Flash's
2,
31st
3, 4,
birthday.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Send. There you go.
Now that we got all those beers out of the way, and I'm surprised you haven't been banned for doing that. Don't forget, as
I'm
well,
a
there are
mod,
other brackets
all right?
going on as well.
We got the beers for years.
There are other brackets going on as well on Low Kick streams. Of course, they do have Street Fighter 5 going on, MK11 as well.
Whoa,
And
what
then-
are you talking about, bro?
Whoa, wait
Bro.
a minute. Excuse me. I'm going off the lobby names. I'm totally wrong. I need to go off of your work. It's fantastic. Fight Herds, Killer Instinct, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, Mortal Kombat 11's going on. Street Fighter's dead right now. Right now. I said right now, not forever, just right now.
I'll let you in on a little lore about me. I don't care about Street Fighter either, but don't tell that to Seth or St. Cola.
All right.
Just don't do it.
All right, I won't. You know that's on the main account, right? You just put that on
Hey,
the
hey,
main-
don't let him know. Just don't let him know.
Okay. All right. I'll try not to. All right. Chat, be cool. Be cool. But yeah, no, this would be the week of the Evo Online games. Unfortunately, people just be scummy out there, and that's not happening either. So that's great. Not really. But no, we have events like this, which is important. I always will stress that tournaments like this, especially hosted by Low Kick eSports, are super helpful for our scene and the community in general. Just being able to play fighting games.
Yeah, as you can see in our title, we are on week 15, so we've been going strong. Basically, since COVID shut everything down, we've been trying our best to support the community in any way we can. And that's a big reason why we picked up games like Them's Fighting Herds and KI, Power Rangers, because they all have rollback. So that means we can open these tournaments to the entire country. It's amazing.
Yes, it's fantastic. So all you guys that are hanging out in the chat, wondering if you can join up, sign up, and play, you're more than welcome to. Hopefully you guys do it next week. I'm sure you
Yeah,
guys
we
got
definitely are.
something-
Speaking of next week, boom, right there. I got you, Zero.
Oh,
LKO.
next week there's no AI
Yeah,
there.
week 16,
Yeah,
so we're
what?
changing up a little bit. We're adding in a brand new game, 16 weeks in, Soul Calibur. So, Zero already outed himself. I don't like him anymore. I called on my friend earlier, but I'm just fronting for you guys on stream. He said he doesn't like Soul Calibur very much. Now, I'm a Soul Calibur commentator and player. That's kind of where I broke back into the FGC, so I'm not feeling Zero anymore.
Now you're putting words in my mouth. I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said it's not a game that I pay attention to.
See, and that right there is blasphemy, Zero. You can't be doing that.
I know stuff. I don't know things. I just know stuff.
Can't be doing that, man.
Look, I understand that it's a very popular game. It's a lot of cool characters in it. They added 2P So that's cool.
I'm sorry, who?
2P, 2B.
2P?
Yeah.
What am I missing here? What's the joke?
You don't know Nier Automata?
I know Nier. Who says 2P?
2B. It's the second player skin for 2B.
I swear to God, Zero.
How do you not know that?
Swear to, don't you do this?
What do you mean? How do I know more about Soul Calibur 6 than you do?
I'm done with you. Done with you.
I can't.
We're commentating separate matches now. I don't know.
All right, I'm trying to chat it up with Wheels right now. Wheels is slowly dozing off. Trying to get that next match for you, folks. So we appreciate you sticking around here.
So what happens every once in a while is that we get people who DQ, and like we try our best to set up stream matches beforehand, but when the people DQ, we've already started some matches, so we have to wait for some matches to finish before we can get other matches on. I'm gonna say blame Trev Ward for wanting to DQ himself after winning last week. Not cool, man. I wanted to see more Cinder and Rash.
He's trying to rank up in league right now. I don't know.
No shade to Trev. He's an amazing player. Take the time off that you need. I understand that with all this going on, there's a lot of online tournaments. I'm sure a lot of people are probably feeling burnout right now. And even I've taken a week off of running LKO just because it's a lot. It really is. And now is an important time to take care of your physical health, your mental health, hang out with the homies when you can, play some games to fresh your mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots of cool games. Picked up a lot of them over the Steam sale. I don't know if you participated.
I definitely. You know what today was? Curse of the Moon 2.
That came out today.
Zero, what you know about Bloodstained in Castlevania?
Man, so Castlevania is a nice little series. I actually like Castlevania quite a lot. My first Castlevania was Dawn of Sorrow.
Oh, that's a good one.
I had known about Castlevania, but I never played like Castlevania up until that point. And then when I finally played it, I was like, this is phenomenal. I gotta play all of them. So of course I picked up Curse of the Moon, waited for Bloodstained. Still gotta work on Bloodstained. Re-downloaded the what is it? The Castlevania Requiem is the dual bundle they put out with Symphony of the Night and
yeah.
Rondo of Blood.
Yeah, if you guys have not played Castlevania, pick that up. But also check out the whole Steam sale. I think there's actually a lot of fighting games on sale right now.
Well, the sale is over.
Oh, wait.
You missed it. It ended yesterday.
All right, I'm hurt.
I mean, you should have been on it. They have plenty of games out there. Like I know Tekken 7 was like $10. I picked that up. Melty Blood was on sale. I picked that up. It was only like $5 for that. I believe Killer Instinct was on sale as well for $10, which is great. Let's see, Dragon Ball was also on sale. There's plenty of games on sale, so definitely, like, you guys really missed out on a solid sale. And like, I am hurting right now on my budget. I spent so much money. I thought the Steam sale would never get me again. It sure did.
Most importantly, if you guys haven't picked up KI yet, I don't know what you're doing. It's gone on sale for like $10 on both Steam and Windows, like 7 times in like the past 4 months.
Yeah, it goes on sale quite often, so there's always a chance to get it. For sure. And of course, while you guys are hanging out as well, don't forget too, if you have Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime. You can feel free to leave that free subscription right here for Low Kick Esports. That way you can support the community, the streamers, the stream setup, and the whole group that runs all of these tournaments as well. It's greatly appreciated. It helps them out drastically, especially with the work that they put in and all these fancy graphics and all the content they've been making.
Yeah, we're very grateful because as you guys know, that we do these tournaments with no sign-up fee. We do this completely free, and we do it for the love of it, really. So if you guys do have any donations, we would, appreciate everything. But if not, hey, it's fine. We are here for you regardless.
Mm-hmm. And of course, while these DQs are unfortunate, keep in mind though, it is free entry for these brackets, so nothing stopping people from signing up, joining, having a good time. More players we have, the less impactful these DQs are.
So
keep your friends, tell them to play.
Grandmasters tag. Fight to game. We got Flash in the lobby.
All right, so we're gonna get Flash once again A double appearance up against the Skyward Sword. Grandmaster Sky. What if you play Grand Blue? That'd be interesting. And here we go.
Yo, Puppy, I'm just going to let you know that if you want to play after tourney, hit up your boy. I'll play some matches.
Flash, of course, going to stick to the tried and true 15-star Saberwolf. So it's Skyward Sword. It's been a bit since I've seen Skyward Sword, but we're still playing Omen.
Omen? Ugh. All right, I'm already judging. Pick a top tier.
Yeah. It'll be interesting because, of course, Omen's very unique as a character, right? Like, just thinking about fireball setups and just trying to react off of that. It's going to be a lot about, like, kind of stopping.
That's the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
There we go. Which is going to be fairly difficult with the randomization of the fireball setups. Like, you have to kind of react to what's going on there. Of course, like we think about Order Shield is going to be really important as well. Moveset's kind of like pseudo Saberwolf in a way too.
I would say the weirdest thing about Omen is that all his fireballs are RNG, and I remember when he first came out, the RNG placed him on the tier list. So if your RNG was good, you were top tier. If your RNG was bad, you were mid to bottom tier. It was really odd time, but now in season 3, he's just top 2, I believe, top 3.
Nice interrupt on the dash there. Unfortunately got caught. Ooh, nice mix up there. Using the shadow teleport, nice flip out. Calling out the shadow counter there. Gonna get a full combo here with the early median lockout.
So this is why this character is gross. He gets 3 shadow meter, and he gets a shadow teleport.
Yeah.
Like, you feel pressured, you just hit that shadow teleport, you're out for free.
He's able to, is gonna have to block there. Yeah, the attack was already on top of him there. It didn't matter that he popped instinct there. Would have had to block the toes.
It was really smart of Flash to end it with the grab, because that was unscaled and it got Skyward Sword into his second life.
Nice. This is a really good situation here for Skyward Sword because, of course, while in instinct, his fireballs will lock out meter. So Flash has a little bit of time before he's able to use that meter again. And, of course, Skyward Sword wants to keep Flash in the corner. The less movement that you give Saberwolf is going to be so much better for Omen here because he can set up with all these fireballs here, keep Flash mixed up. Nice. Put him right back in the corner, just like I said. All right, yep, just trying to interact with fireballs there. Has to keep Flash at bay. He might have been able to get a Shadow Ragged Edge through. It's a little bit risky.
And this is why Omen is disgusting. On top of all these tools, he has a throw that is comboable in the corner. That's just gross, man.
Of course, the Order Shield going to interrupt the Shadow Eclipse. Oh, nice resets here. Another reset to cross up here with the dash through. Flash is putting a lot of work in with these Pharaoh cancels here. One more combo will do it here.
Unfortunately, a blowout. Wow. Though just one hit confirmed right into Ultra.
Absolutely. And of course, the wake up teleport is super important there. It just went through whatever Flash tried to do in that corner situation there and gave that opening available to Grandmaster Sky out here taking the first game.
Yeah, it was really unfortunate that Flash blew out the combo right at the end because he was just outside of danger.
Yep. I mean, because he might have been able to get like wall splat and then...
I don't think he would have been able to follow up because I don't think he had the meter to go into a shadow if he re-wall splat. So he was going to blow up regardless, but if he had finished the combo, he maybe could have put himself in an advantageous position so he could do a one-hit Ultra confirm or maybe even a shadow confirm. Who knows?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Really unfortunate there. He was just on the cusp, too. All right, taking a moment here. I sipping that beer. Gotta get the power meter up. I mean, excuse me, the apple juice.
I wonder how many beers deep he is tonight. Because if a little lore about Flash for you guys who don't know Flash is he challenges himself with beer. So when he fights his opponents, he says like, you know, if you can do this to me, I'll beer chug for you. And I'm serious, he chugs an entire beer. So this man ends up drinking up to possibly 3 cases in a night. And I swear he gets stronger as he does it.
Sounds terrible. Sounds like...
He literally has the beers for years.
I'm not sure that's... All right.
I mean, he's starting strong right now, so let's not doubt him.
Yeah, definitely good start here.
He's already got half a life bar up on Grandmaster Sky.
Right, and that's the unfortunate thing about Omen is that Omen doesn't do a whole ton of damage, but I mean, it makes up for it in mix-ups there. Just like that, where he got the side switch, like just fell right in front of him instead of falling behind with the float.
That's gonna go over the fireball. GameStop trade for Grandmaster. He got the fireball to hit, but he was already dead, so it didn't really matter. Popping the instinct immediately.
Nice. Watch out for the rolling fireball there.
Clipping out the Sky. Teleport doesn't go through.
I think he got flipped out right there,
Yeah, he did. The crouching, I think it's a light kick for Wolf.
It's the Shadow Order shield, stopping the little slide there. Ooh, got caught by the Feral Cancel there. Unfortunate. Let's see what we got here. No flip out. I was expecting a flip out right after that. So we can get another mix-up opportunity there. Just go and chill out. Nice. Go for the Feral Cancel combo.
Flip out into a grab. Oh, wow! Ooh. I can't believe that didn't connect. The iframes.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, and just kept it safe with that rolling fireball. That's smart stuff there from Skyward Sword. Gonna try to lock out a meter there, and he does.
And that's what I was trying to get at earlier. Those fireballs are RNG, so it's up to Grandmaster Sky to realize what fireball he has and how to follow it up.
Ooh. And of course, Shadow is locked out. Not anymore, though, for Flash here. It's gonna go right into Ultra.
No,
not.
He's getting greedy.
Okay.
He secures the round, but yeah, that was greedy. He should have gone right into an Ultra.
Alright, so we got 1-1 on the board.
Now, these were the games that Zero and I were mentioning at the beginning of this all.
It is?
Yeah, man, these are two great players duking it out. What do you mean?
Wait a minute, we were talking about Omen? Holy cannoli. But anyways, yeah, so we see, like you were saying in that situation, you know, have to react based on what Omen throws out. And that goes for both players, especially with Flash, right? Because Flash has to, there's a lot of ground game based with Wolf. We're talking about his run-ups, we're talking about like going through for dashes, and a lot of his mix is based off of that. He has like a nice dive kick with jump medium kick, to kind of get like another cross-up opportunity, but ultimately Saber Wolf definitely dominates on the ground more than the aerial combat. That's where Omen is strongest, is like up in the sky, of course, you know, just with the mobility that he has, and including with like teleport and also like his float options. Nice. Rolling lows. Jump for the rolling fireball, jumps out just in time.
What's interesting to me is that, oh, hold on, forget that. We got our first counter breaker of the night. The hypest mechanic to ever grace fighting games.
Oh, wow, caught low once again. You gotta watch the toes here, Skyward. And we see that a lot where Flash is just resetting, hitting low, and just getting so much mileage off of it.
This should be a life bar.
Here after the wall splat. No? Okay. What's it called on life bar?
Knocking him out of the teleport.
Somehow got the right fireball in that situation here. We're going to go for the restand. Oh, nice teleport to get out of that.
Hits him with one orb, so he's got one bar locked out. Flash does have instinct. He's probably going to pop it here to continue his juggle. Yes, indeed.
But no meter here to recapture it. It's just available right now. Oh, just goes for blowout and reset. And still tons of damage. Another reset low, another low. If Skyward Sword doesn't block down, I don't know.
Wow, what a shadow counter from Flash.
Look at that. Maybe you're right. Maybe you did just chug a beer and just.
I told you, he powers
like
up.
It's like the drunken Popeye. Instead of spinach, he crushes a can of beer.
So what I wanted to say before that counter breaker happened is what's interesting to me is most of the community agrees that Wolf is not a great character in this game. Now, here's the thing about KI. Every character is viable. It's just harder depending on who you pick. So most people say Wolf is pretty much near the bottom, like bottom 3. But you see Flash over here, I'm pretty sure he's been Wolf the entire time. And now he's fighting Omen, a top 3 character, and making it look easy. That just goes to show you how good Flash is with his character. He has played all of these matchups probably 5,000 times over. I swear, the last time I heard, this man has over 30,000 matches in this game.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, of course, Flash has been nonstop playing KI since the release of the game, switching over to gold. You think we're going to see someone get petrified today? Is that what's going to happen?
I would love to see it.
Hmm.
If Trev Ward were here, I know he did that a lot the first time he played in tourney.
Yeah.
I love this stage. Ultra especially just goes devastated. Like, it's great.
Nice. Try to mix up by falling right up in front there. Yeah, see these mix-ups that I was talking about, right? With the aerial movement, it's you would think that you'd see more eclipses, but it's like easier said than done, right? Because you can't really predict the trajectory of the jump.
And if he's wrong, then he's gonna get blown up because it's a DP. It's super negative on block.
Nice hard knockdown. I'm going to keep the pressure here because what reversal does Omen even have without meter? Nice try to challenge here. There's the, yep, already ready to go with an eclipse. Doesn't care what direction it is. Another one. Just enough. Smart stuff from Flash here.
Looks like Flash has the download on Grandmaster. He's read the gimmicks, going under the fireballs, getting the lockout, juggling him to the corner, ending with a hard knockdown. Grandmaster not going to be able to follow this up, a little bit too far out of the corner.
Wow, another instant air dash out there from Omen here.
Yo, he's just hitting him with the fireballs, putting on the pressure, using the shadow fireballs to keep him down. White Life building, this is going to end it. Immediate level 4.
And that situation is so scary, right? Because you had the flurry kicks into safe buttons, into the shadow fireballs, which are still safe. And with the multi-hitting kicks, too, it's tough to shadow counter that, right? Because if your opponent keeps going, he's going to get blown up. Oh, nice break here. 50% health left. Saved by the random fireball here. Another shadow order shield. Nothing off and get clapped. Oh, wow. He was in hit.
Did you see that? Flash traded with the orb, but right as he traded, he feral canceled it.
Slides here.
No counter break. Oh, there's Flash's own. That's gonna kill easily.
Yeah, that's it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Flash putting up on the board 3-1 over Grandmaster. What a gamble. When you're that low on health, I wouldn't say it's worth trying to get the counter. If you get the read, of course, like you're a genius. If you don't, though, that's gonna cost you quite a bit. And it wasn't a terrible idea. Especially since he used flip out, right? So if Flash recognized, okay, well, I got flipped out, that means I have to break light, then of course you would have caught that counter hit. That's the risk that you're willing to take. But after that, it's just unfortunate situation simply because of the life deficit that he was at.
Yeah, it's a terrifying situation when you get your opponent near low HP and you yourself are kind of low HP because you want to go for that read. You want to be able to close out. But if you're wrong, you might have just thrown the game.
Yep, absolutely.
And I know a few people of my own friend group that don't like KI because of that. They don't appreciate that you can break combos. They want to be able to get their hit, cash out their damage. But I think the combo break system adds just another layer, which makes it more intense.
Yeah, it's always a constant back and forth. We hear it all the time. From players in KI that it's always the back and forth that makes this game so scary, right? Because you're putting buttons out there that you're like, okay, I know my opponent has this read. Like you put out a heavy button, the easiest button to read to try and break, right? And then there's that guessing game. Your opponent goes like, okay, I can break this for sure, but do they know I'm going to break it? And if they know, then maybe I shouldn't break it, and then I could get more damage. But if I don't break it, I can really get hurt. And it's the same vice versa as well. It's like, okay, I put this heavy out there. I wonder if they're going to actually break this. So it's always that risk reward factor that makes it really interesting.
I don't believe I have Aphex added. Let's see if I can find this man.
My goodness.
Yep, that looks like him. This man Fight to game. All right, so we're gonna have our winners semis up next. It's going to be UYU's Aphex versus Trinity.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Aphex is a Rash player, so you're going to see a lot of dirty things, but Trinity's a Shago player, so I have no remorse.
Definitely. Aphex, another, like, man, Aphex really hit his stride. I want to, what, like, 2 years ago almost? Like, really started finding his own inside playing Rash. Just really owning the character, kind of coming out on top, learning a lot from other Rash players out there. We mentioned Menzo, learning from Menzo, and then just even going even further beyond. Of course, Mello,
being Spinal out of Aphex,
being another really solid Rash player, and of course, Spinal was originally Aphex's main before Rash dropped. So it'll be interesting to see. Feeling pretty comfortable playing the Spinal up against Trinity here. If Trinity has what it takes. Goes for a back DP, not quite there yet. Just taking it easy here. Early lock out there. Gonna get another skull out there. That purple skull stopping into the meter, which is devastating for Shadow Jago here. Of course, Aphex just chilling out.
Hey.
Trinity has to get some hits to get rid of this skull here. It just looked like it might not happen. Drop the combo there, no big deal. Another curse.
Aphex taking one life bar, perfect.
And actually really smart there, building more curses up there. So we have the Instinct curse, we have the Shadow curse. Instinct curse isn't too bad because Trinity already has the Instinct available. Let's see here.
Aphex has had that purple skull on since like 97 seconds. Trinity has not been able to gain a single bar, even for Surge.
Oof. Yep, and there's another skull there.
Overhead.
Jeez. Wow, what a teleport there. Into immediate dive kick. Unfortunate stuff here. Aphex coming out 1-0 over Trinity.
Aphex is putting on the clinic right now. He only got hit twice.
Yep, that's true, and that's not enough to get rid of those skulls there. Man, back in the day, Spinal used to drain your meter and your instinct.
Oh god, don't remind me of those times.
That was terrifying. Infinite instinct potentially, like.
I remember when you would watch Spinal pop instinct 3 times before he hit his red life. I'd say that was the most terrifying Spinal has ever been. Locking out the meter is terrifying enough, but draining your meter? Oh, good god.
Oh, yeah. Totally different story. Of course, now we have Gargos draining your meter and giving it to himself.
Yeah, but
same thing with
at least his is only like, I think it's 20% of your shadow, maybe 25%. I don't remember, but it's not nearly as much as Spinal's used to be.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Okay, nice dive kick here. Oh wow, more of the slides here, and Spinal comes out on top, catches the startup. Let's see, probably wants to try to put him into the corner just like last time here, but Aphex is looking just really comfortable in general, no matter what position on the screen. I'd like to see Trinity do some more mix-ups there. Trinity's just playing like really calm, which is fine for Shadow Jago, but like also like, here we go. Yeah, you gotta try to open Spinal up. And he's just respecting Aphex a lot. There's nothing going out there, no buttons in the neutral. I mean, I can understand the hesitation of fireballs here and there because all you gotta do is back punch, and of course, Spinal will absorb the fireball.
There we go. There's an opening and a lockout, so this could be big damage, but he's gonna blow out. White life is still there on Aphex. Slides out.
I want to see Trinity challenge lows more, not using specials, but like low normals, because that's free real estate basically for Spinal if you're not blocking low. Like especially on teleports, right? Just crouching light kick into slide, like that's totally fine. Oh boy, jump, heavy punch here. Okay, let's see. I like the attempt though, just a little bit early. Unfortunately, I don't think it would have even came out at all if you waited a little bit longer. All right, but backing up. Okay, see, again, right there, he could have challenged with standing medium kick when he reappeared off of the teleport there.
Shadow teleport's gonna end it.
It just looks like Trinity is just not familiar with this matchup.
Yeah, honestly, you don't see many Spinals anymore, so I can't blame him for not knowing the matchup, especially... I don't know how long Trinity's been playing, but, you know, we said that there's been a huge surge of new players. It's easy to get overwhelmed because all the old gods of KI are still playing KI.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely, you know, of course, like I said, going for low attempts is great on Spinal, especially off that teleport. Right? It'll blow that teleport up immediately. You can even throw him out of the teleport if he decides to teleport in your face like that, which is a risk in and of itself, but hey, at least, like, you have options. Can't, just like how Spinal can just easily, like, you know, do the sword windmill, to stuff out your dive kick as Shadow Jago, or, like, just teleports in general. You know, Trinity can also do that as well.
It seems that Trinity, he doesn't know how to wake up either, because I've seen him wake up DP or wake up Abare. It doesn't seem like he wants to block, and can't be doing that against Aphex.
Well, same thing like last week. There we go.
Oh,
right there.
no.
That's a good start. But like last time we saw Trinity there, like Trinity likes to, it seems like, figure out their opponent. They're not going balls to the wall, like we've seen other Shadow Jagos do, unless if he's familiar with the player.
I definitely want to see Trinity not try and counter break Aphex, because he's gotten 2 lockouts and thrown it away trying to counter break. It's too hard of a read. You got to have some sort of momentum before you do that. But here's a nice shadow counter.
Yeah, really good stuff here. Oh no, could have ended it earlier there. I would have liked to have seen like a slide ender. Oh, nice.
There's a big ender. Trinity taking the lead for the first time in this set.
Oh, that's so close. All right, nice.
No, don't be doing that. Just short combos, Trinity, please.
The problem with him doing counters here is that Aphex knows he's in control of the match. He doesn't have to worry about trying to break combos. He can when he knows for sure, which we've seen Aphex do. But Aphex is well aware of the situation that, well, he's got really nothing to fear in this matchup, because it's been shown otherwise that, like, Trinity is not willing to, you know, finish combos. And the damage that Trinity is doing anyways is not enough to make Aphex concerned.
My biggest concern was that Trinity got the hit. Aphex had barely any life left on his green bar. He could have done maybe 1 auto double and 1 linker and killed him. But here we go. Aphex getting a counter break of his own, sniffing it, getting the level 4 ender. Big damage, going to put Trinity into danger. 1 more confirm. Putting on the pressure, using all those skulls. Gets the overhead, doesn't follow it up, but he's going to get the grab and finish it out.
It's unfortunate there. Aphex coming out on top 3-0 over Trinity, which is a solid run so far for Trinity here. Moving on to the loser side. Looks like that's going to be into loser quarter. Man, we're just moving along in this bracket here.
Oh no, you know what's coming up here, Zero? Got that bracket pulled up?
I sure do.
Tell them about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see the run back of all run backs. If you guys were there at the last KI tournament, oh shoot, the name escapes me right now, hosted by Devil May Care. Anyways, Flash and Wheels went toe-to-toe there. And that was definitely a fight to see. If you haven't checked out, be sure to check out the logs on that one. That was actually a really cool set between the two. So yeah, we're gonna get a run back here with Wheels and Flash going toe to toe again here. It'll be interesting because I'm trying to remember how that broke down, right? Because I believe Wheels went with Tusk in this matchup.
Yo, Tusk? Yo, I'm here for it. I'm a Tusk player.
And I don't think he switched to Gargos for it.
I know Wheels has been running a lot of Fulgore in our tournaments specifically. I'm not sure if he's trying to get a tournament Fulgore, if he's just having fun with it. But Wheels definitely has a repertoire now.
Yeah, absolutely. Wheels has always been playing tons of characters. We see that He tried playing Orchid a little bit earlier too, which was what kind of put his name on the map there. Was definitely his Orchid play. But of course, playing Gargos, full lore now, of course, being added to his arsenal. And we've seen him play as Tusk, which is a solid pick as well too.
You don't see many Tusk players at all. There's
no, not too.
I think the only one I can think of off the top of my head is Latalis. And even he doesn't main Tusk. He's an Aghanos player mainly.
And Rico used to play Tusk as well, I believe. Not for very long.
And I think it's funny because I remember maybe a week or so ago, I heard Nikki say that I don't know why people don't play Tusk more. This is a messed up character. And then he started playing Tusk.
Tusk is like absurdly messed up. Massive amounts of damage. That parry window off of his medium and heavy buttons is scary to deal with.
The thing is, you have to know a lot about this game in order to play Tusk, because he is a big buttons character. So if you don't know where to place your buttons, you're going to get blown up pretty hard. But he is messed up if you know how to pilot.
Of course, Wheels opting out for Gargos here to start. And this is going to be the tough situation because Flash wants to keep Gargos locked down. Gargos doesn't have fast enough buttons to really deal with Saberwolf in the corner.
Yeah, and Flash himself had said that recently. I think I was watching him yesterday, and someone asked him, how do you deal with Gargos as Wolf? And he said, you just get in their face until they summon minions. Then your priority is to kill the minions. Then as soon as the minions are dead, you just get back in his face because he can't do anything about it.
Yep, you just read my mind because I was actually just about to say that.
Here we go.
All right, nice popped instinct here. Nice, blows him up right away here. Let's see, going for the Azuma
That's
drop.
the damage ender, so nice 35%.
Ooh,
scoop him.
Look at that command. We're gonna get a. Oh no, anti-air.
Oh, he wanted it, but Wheels deciding to burst.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Gonna keep the distance here with portal punches. Ooh.
The Wheels has to be.
Flash smells blood. Oh, overcommits there with the uppercut and gonna waste out this instinct here. Wheels is probably gonna. Yep, absorb meter there.
I was gonna say Wheels has to be really careful with these portal punches because Wolf is so fast. But clips Wolf coming in, ends it. He's got a little bit of life lead, but he's got to be real careful with this tiny bit. There it is, counter hit, ends it. Screw what I'm saying, commentator's curse.
No, that was still really good though because those portal punches are going to be really important and stops the movement of Saberwolf in general. Just like how we kind of talked about earlier, that when Glacius wants that distance as well, setting up the hills when you pull out Re-X-Men. The same idea applies here. Those portal punches are at that range are going to stop Saberwolf from closing that gap.
This is a terrible lockout for Wheels.
Pops armor here, so let's see how it goes. Oh, wow, got hit. That's crazy.
Just does it again. And that's going to end it. Flash taking game 1.
Yeah. Not a single minion out there. I mean, Wheels really had to work for that space. Like, had to work extremely hard to make sure that Flash stayed at bay. And of course, Flash is so quick to go across the screen, close that gap, and just blow up whatever options that Gargos tries to put out there. Gargos is just too slow. The armor helps, but obviously, like, Saberwolf has excellent heavy buttons to break through the armor anyways. And we saw Wheels burst more than once here. Once just because he went for an attempt that that made the counter break.
Are you actually able to bust through Gargos? I thought he had hyper armor, not regular armor.
No, he's got regular armor. You hit it with the heavy, it's over.
Because I know he can't block in general. He can't block when he's in instinct. And if you sweep him, he gets knocked down. But I thought he absorbed every other hit. I guess I'm wrong on that.
Nope, you hit him with heavies, just like normal armor. The catch being, though, he could just burst. So you hit him with the heavy, it's like, all right, well, burst.
And if I remember right, bursting refunds half of his remaining instinct.
It's roughly up to, I believe.
Remaining, not total.
Yeah.
Here we go, getting into game number 2. We're not even at winners finals. This is semifinals. Flash starting off, getting the first wall with the grab, catching the backdash.
Oh, wow. See, there's that dive kick there. That aerial mobility here is going to really shine where it didn't against Omen. Oof. Another throw. Going for mix-ups here. That's a heavy button, though. Oh, nice. It was under recovery when he transformed into armor.
Not out the air, but coming down on a button. Wheels is on his last legs of his first life. One more grab should do it. There it is.
Yep, had to hold it. This is definitely the matchup for Wheels here. One of the demons that Wheels has to figure out here, because it's either going back and forth or just one way for the other player. And Flash might just have this figured out here. There's that armor burst.
Now here's the dangerous situation. Oh no, never mind. So that burst put Flash in the corner, but they side switched 2 times, and Wheels accidentally put himself back into the corner.
Wow.
Minion's dead, but Wheels getting a lockout. Big damage.
Yeah, frame 1 break off the big man bouncing off of Wolf there. Flash is just on it right now. Oh wow, the one-hit Ragged Edge, not able to convert it though. Oh wow, Pharaoh cancel right at the feet to get tossed there, so there's no block stun. Another toss here. Oh boy, got mixed.
That's a recapture into Ultra. This Gargos pick ain't looking so hot.
Yeah, it's usually the character that Wheels is most comfortable with here. We might see a change, especially since we're still on winner's side too. Wheels can definitely, take his time, kind of figure things out here. So take his time to study. He has another opportunity. Of course, that's going to be more work for him. And we know as time goes on, Wheels does kind of, loses that endurance.
And the most important part about this is if he does decide to character switch, he's locked in for the rest of the set.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. I wonder.
Probably just taking time to think to himself before he goes into game number 3.
That or the game, the seat game. Did you see that little seat war he had with the Chronicle?
I did not.
Yeah. Wheels likes to take the second player's seat.
I don't think Flash cares.
It's a better... Flash doesn't care. Wheels cares.
There we go. Getting an Orchid out of Wheels.
This will be interesting, too. So we have the bomb setups, which are going to be really important here on Knockdown. That's if Wheels can get this knockdown. And it's also going to be about neutral play, which Saberwolf definitely can contend in the neutral. And, of course, Orchid does have some solid neutral options. We have more multi-hitting normals out of Orchid in general, or multi-hitting situations rather than normal, excuse me.
I think one of the most important things of this switch is that he now has a DP. As Gargos, he has no DP, so when Flash gets him in the corner, he can't just bust out whenever he feels like it.
Nice clap. Not able to get the confirm off, though. Ooh, okay, that's a quick dive kick into throw here. Nice block on the Ragged Edge. Of course, those double stakes are going to be the medium break here. We're placing these bombs out here so we stop the dashes. And of course, Flash is definitely really aware here. Doesn't want to get caught. Ooh, each Nissan getting blown up by the low.
Wheels fakes the 1, but Flash doesn't bite.
Oh, yeah. Late break there on the combo.
Nice
okay,
anti-air on the dive kick.
And there's that multi-hitting normal situation I was talking about there. Able to easily shadow counter this situation here. There's the throw coming out. Doesn't matter, though. Another light break. We're just going to go for it. How about that?
Firecat's going to cover that shadow.
You got the Oki set up with the bomb. Another cat. I don't care about your feral cancels. I got
That's good.
cats
Oh,
for
I can't believe that
days.
didn't whiff punish.
Yeah, he tried so hard. Almost there. Nice. Yeah, had to cancel. Unfortunately, going to get shadow eclipsed. And mixed with the throw. One more mix will do it in a... Man, the dash eclipse. That's so hard to block, too.
It's Wheels taking off Flash's first HP bar.
Yeah, Wheels didn't want to give any more instinct into that next round. Just canceling as soon as he could. What a Hail Mary slide into immediate break.
Doesn't anti-air the dive kick, getting comboed for it.
Okay, it's stuffing the dash through.
There's a lockout. This could be big damage, but he blows out.
Firecat's out, opened up with each Nissan. Another light break here. Something's gotta give here.
They're both so even on HP. Flash is near his second instinct. The back dash. Oh, man.
Oh, doesn't block the Ragged Edge here. That's gonna get some heavy knockdown damage here. Nice block. Oh, mid low.
This is scary for Wheels. He's just outside of danger, and that's going to be it.
No.
Flash letting the full Ultra rock. He's going to style. He doesn't have instinct, so he can't do too much. There it is. Flash putting himself into winners finals.
Yep, and check it out. Oh, I can't wait to see this fight. I can't wait to see this fight. This is going to be phenomenal. So we had an uphill battle here for Wheels, right? Using Gargos against Saberwolf. We opted for the Orchid to make an even matchup, right? To kind of even the playing field, maybe too little too late. He knows both excellent players. Both really well done. But the next match that is going to happen up against Wheels is Aphex. And you know the one character that Flash hates more than anything? Doesn't like Rash. I don't think anybody.
I was gonna say, who likes facing Rash? Like, let's be real with ourselves.
Maybe other Rash players? Unless, of course, Aphex is feeling cheeky, wants to play Spinal. We'll see what happens here. Of course, we have plenty of other matches along the way. So thank you guys so much for sticking around. Of course, great set between Wheels and Flash. Really well done. Wheels is not out of this yet. That was a swift 3-0. But it wasn't an easy one by no means.
That last game was neck and neck for sure.
Yeah. Of course, still, Wheels will have to face off against Rayxman and Verglacius later on in the bracket and loses quarterfinals. Puppy Swarm and Grandmaster are going to be playing against each other here.
While we're waiting for our next match to step up, I want to give another shout out to the Matcherino. I hit you with the code. The Nightbot is throwing around all the Matcherinos, but here is the specific one for KI. All you got to do is copy that code and throw it into the pot. It's a free 50 cents. All you got to do is come to this page, sign in right here, copy this code, Control-C, you hit the contribute, you throw it right there, and you hit the contribute button again. Got 58.30 in the pot right now. If you want to add more aside from that free 50 cents, you got our sponsor quest right here. You retweet, you take the survey, you add this money for free. You take a survey, $2 right there. And of course, big thanks to Tech Decker who threw in $30. Thanks to Dream Villain J for throwing in an extra $2. Wonder if that's from the survey, but regardless, we appreciate you guys for doing that. So bump this number up because these guys are giving us great matches.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for supporting the stream and also supporting the players that are participating in this bracket. It's not a bad little birthday gift there. You think Flash is gonna be having a nice little birthday night?
I think he has to be. I mean, he's in winners finals. He's got 50 whatever bucks I just said right now in the pot, so he could be walking away with some birthday money if he keeps this up.
Of course, there are still players that could stop him. You know, Aphex could just ruin Flash's birthday. Aphex could just ruin Flash's 31st birthday weekend. Who would do that? What kind of monster would do that? I don't know. Wheels was kind enough, right? Wheels was being a super chill, nice guy. Because Wheels is probably the nicest person you'll ever meet. Not really, but he's the nicest person you'll ever meet. And, you know, it's like, you know what, Flash, happy birthday. Let me get this one to you.
Alright, so just waiting on my TO to give me the confirmation of what we're getting on stream next. We appreciate you guys coming out, watching the stream. Had a lot of great matches so far. Still got many to come. Gonna give a quick shout out to my co-streamers right now. We are running 4 games at once. So we got Them's Fighting Herds over on Bryce Burr. If you guys don't know Bryce, he is over in the Pennsylvania, but he's basically considered family here in Chicago because he helps us out a lot. So big shout outs to him. Of course, what you're watching right here on Low Kick Esports, you are watching KI. BDE is another Chicago TO. run by Free and Tyson. The BDE guys are great. They do a lot of the underrepresented games, so we appreciate them running it. They are one of our guest streamers this week. And then, of course, our other teammate, Free Hectic, running Mortal Kombat like always. You guys can check out those games at those links. They're all running right now.
Yep, excellent stuff going on the other streams, I'm sure. It's great to see Power Rangers continue. Man, it's a bummer what happened to that circuit, too. They were supposed to have their league going.
Every game was supposed to have their league going.
Yeah, but Power Rangers is going to be a little bit different. They were, of course, going to run alongside, actual tournaments, but I thought they had a plan going on. I'll have to double check with Dacid Bro or something. Check out on that, or some of the Power Rangers guys out here. Because that's definitely a game that I want to pay attention to more. It's so much fun. If you guys are fans of Marvel, it is basically regularly tested by former Marvel players, and some of the combos that you see out of it. I mean,
there's so many infinites in that game.
We do have Johnny Young Bosch voicing a character that is basically, oh my goodness, why am I brain farting? Virgil, in Power Rangers. So you guys got to get out of this game. It's sick. I love Battle for the Grid. It's super fun. I was there day one when it was easy mode infinite combos, and oh man, that game was wild. I still remember what is it? The Power Rangers Podair, the Podair tournament at Michigan Masters. Some of the most fun I had out there, where we drank some spicy juice as each round was won. There's a lot of drama. Of course, Malort was there.
Of course, Malort's there. You gotta have Malort
good times out there. But yeah, definitely check it out. It's a super easy buy too. I think it's only I want to say $20 for the base game, and then you could just buy characters after that. Rollback NAT code. So there's that. That's why we're playing it online.
I also want to give a shout outs earlier for the tournament you mentioned, run by Devil May Care. Big shout outs to him for keeping KI alive. He's put out a lot of great content, how to learn and get into KI. He's one of the best TJ combos you'll ever see in this game. So big ups to him. Big ups to Nikki for providing new content he's been putting out on Twitter. How to break every single character. And that is enormous if you're trying to get into this game. Because if you don't know how to break your opponent, you're going to get run over.
Yeah, that is true. That's good knowledge to know. Of course, check out the KI infill guide. We can't mention that enough as well. And that 3v3 tournament hosted by Devil May Care does happen tomorrow. So definitely check that out. There's actually a really solid trailer put up on that tournament as well. I believe Hyde Keith worked on that one too, which has got some excellent motion graphic work going on in there, and just a whole crew of players. The team format, I'm loving it. The team names, I'm loving. I'm looking forward to watch that event tomorrow. It's going to be really sick. There's just been a lot of good tournaments going on for KI once again, and there's rumblings. I'm going to leave it at just. Don't hold me to this, but rumblings for a makeup event for the EVO Online bracket, which is unfortunately not going to happen for reasons that are obvious and absolutely deplorable. But no, there's an attempt, rumblings of a makeup for that. So stick around, keep an eye out for the, I believe the KI World Cup Twitter channel is still making announcements on that.
And I also want to put in there very quickly, so Low Kick, XX, Not Me, Mr. Kick, O-Scouts, Dynamite, Dr. Delish, and Ham Jams, they are the owners. They have been talking with all the TOs in the country about how to improve upon this. So make sure you guys catch tomorrow's episodes of EX Saturdays. They're coming back. They're gonna have an episode on that of Low Kick's response and how we're moving forward. I won't give away too much because I don't know that much, but make sure you tune in because we have a lot to say on that. But here we go, getting into it. Aphex versus Flash. Aphex has pulled out the rash.
Of course. I can't wait. I can't wait for this set. This is going to be fun. I'm hoping the disrespect is there, because we know it's going to be there. Nice running heavy kick here from Apex here. Look at this. Pushing Flash backwards into the corner. You're taking over space just by being absurdly offensive when Flash is normally being...
I was going to say, how often do you see Flash give up the space?
Oh my goodness, another overhead. What's it gonna be? You gotta keep guessing into Battle Maniacs. Let's keep you guessing more. Should be, oh, the backdash. Brilliant stuff here. We're gonna put you right into the corner here. Oh, I don't think that was supposed to happen. I think that was supposed to be a forward dash there. Or at least a button in the Pharaoh cancel, or special in the Pharaoh cancel rather. Here we go, nice backdash here. Flash trying to keep himself safe. Nice, I can't believe the jump heavy kick missed on that. That's crazy. Ooh.
Flash bringing it back, evening up the life bars here. But here we get the shenanigans. Rash with one of the best instincts in the game.
Oh, the big boot. Recapture with the cart here. And just enough damage to close it out. Here we go. First bar going to... Oh, nice. Run under Battle Maniacs to go for a full combo here. Lockout on the heavies. Next, overhead. You're not backdashing away from me, good sir.
So if you guys are unaware, backdashes are fully invulnerable in this game, but that does not mean you can't be caught trying to backdash.
The wall splat. Hold him up there. I know where he belongs. And what you gonna do? Because that's got armor, my friend. Nothing.
God, this character's obnoxious.
Ooh.
So if you're wondering, Rash's throw, he gets to hold you for maybe a second and a half total. Why did Apex hold Flash? Because it's burning his instinct. Yep. He can also walk you across the screen if he wants. And his instinct is the car. The car recaptures. Why? You know, he needed it. He needed it, right?
Because cameos.
Right?
Cameos.
He didn't need it.
Why wouldn't he need a recapture off that? Why?
All right, so if he needs a recapture off that, I want Tusk to have a recapture. Don't at me. No, I'm kidding. Tusk does not need a recapture. Do not give Tusk a recapture. That would make that character too busted.
You even know that's ridiculous. That's what's messed up. All right, so Flash, of course, we saw him immediately giving up ground here, but able to keep his cool, switch the aggressor, try to take over the corner situation, which is ideal for... We're talking about two different characters that both want the exact same thing. But the mobility is there for Rash. Able to get out of dodge like we saw earlier with Wicked Tongue to back away. Closing gaps with the approach on heavy kick as well, which is definitely... Because with Saber Wolf, you got to overcommit, right? To close that gap. You're talking about the run-ups. You're talking about like the larger, heavier buttons that reach out so far. Rash kind of has a few tools to get out of that. Oof, got mixed. Watch your head.
And from the first game, Apex was in total control until Flash popped Instinct. Flash is extremely smart with Instinct, evened it up, bringing down 70%, but then Apex got his own Instinct, and that's where the game gets dangerous, such as right now when we get a recapture. This is going to be big damage because he just locks out, decides not to spend any cash on the combo, but he still gets 41% because why not?
And of course, I have to appreciate the use of the standing medium kick to anti-air from the corner on the opposite side there from Apex. Beautiful stuff. All right, oh, nice backdash to avoid the throw here. Of course, dash through throw. What's the dash?
The double DP, we get a GameStop trade. Apex getting a whole 50 cents on that trade-in.
It's such a tough mix-up to deal with because, of course, you don't know when Flash is going to dash. Oh my goodness, the Pharaoh cancel going to save you. But you don't know when Flash is going to decide to let the DP rip or the Eclipse. Nice corner situation here and awesome awareness on the Pharaoh cancel. You get the throw immediately here for Apex.
He delayed the slide to make Apex think he was going overhead to open him up. Smart stuff.
Oh, wow. What a safe jump into the wrecking ball.
I'm guessing he tried to eclipse it and got counter hit out of it.
I wonder.
Backdash to the shadow boot, gets the punish. Opener ender.
Yeah.
This is scary. Overhead recapture.
No break yet here. Car setup once again in just a moment. Nice. Yep. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Shadow counter stood up for
I can't believe that shadow counter. That stood out there for an eternity.
Holy smokes.
Alright, so I'm gonna say it. Flash had the right read, but I feel like he had the wrong execution, but the game gave it to him anyway.
I mean, what's messed up is that we saw Apex take his time before that hit.
You
came
know
up.
Apex read it. You know he was trying to do the proper thing, but the game said, not today, sir. You're playing Rash. You sit back down.
It could have been so different, right? A couple more frames. It could have been so different, but man, it just wasn't waiting long enough. And of course, them's the breaks there in that situation. It's a clutch play for Flash. It's a moment of desperation. It almost seems like to bust out, because like, what do you do there? You're trying to find that opening. That's the opportunity, right? You saw the backdash. You know that button's coming. So of course, what else do you have to do to take your turn back but shadow counter? And you got lucky enough in that situation there. So solid decision to make that. Is probably the most ideal decision to make.
I totally feel for Aphex, but I'm sure Flash is sitting over in his chair just saying, we take those. It's the FGC, baby. We take those. Wasn't right, but we take those. We're tied up 1-1. Still got potentially 3 games to go.
Oh, wow. Nice jump.
Calling out Counterbreaker right off the rip. Flash is feeling himself now.
Yeah, I'm not sure about it, because, I mean, we've seen breaks, but I'm not sure if we've seen breaks in juggle situations like that. Oh, nice. Oh, caught the backdash here. Go to the wall. Yeah, immediate heavy. Good blocks here. Still safe from the clap, though. Like I said earlier, the back heavy punch from Saberwolf is just safe in general. No matter how long you charge. The longer you charge it, it's going to be safer.
And I believe at full charge, it's unblockable.
Yes. Which goodness.
The neutral jump over the ram horns.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Yeah, let's back up here, try to get the recapture. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't even know how to break.
You don't, really, because if you break wrong, you just die. But you're going to die anyway if you don't break, but, you know.
That wasn't bad. That was, you know, you had to attempt it. I probably thought the reset was coming. We're going to spend that instinct
So,
out.
how do you feel about that one? Flash wasted his own instinct to burn the rest of Aphex's. So he lost half of his, but he let Aphex's run out. I don't know about the decision.
I mean, I would rather not have to deal with minecart to stop.
But at worst, he would have dealt with, I think, 1 car at the start of round 2. It's an interesting decision.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Nice backdash here. No whip punish, though. Off the throw.
Gonna be able to recapture for free because of the lockout.
Oh my goodness!
That was some shenanigans.
It was malarkey indeed. I'm not even sure why. I saw a movement happen and punish showed up. Okay, we're gonna try to run out this instinct here. Oh my goodness, that reaches. Yo, he's so high up there. Of course, nice Pharaoh cancel there to keep himself safe. Another, it's just
Yo, he just grabbed him out of something Shadow.
Yeah, but it wasn't Shadow Boot. He got mixed up there.
I don't know what that Eclipse is for.
Okay.
This is big damage.
So lockout. Yeah, it's not gonna kill.
It will. Oh!
There we go.
Actually, I don't
on
think Aphex had the Shadow meter to confirm off that wall bounce for the Ultra confirm.
Well, he was going for the throw, which would have done another set amount of damage there, but it wasn't going to be enough to kill. I mean, the throw does a lot of damage. Like, Rash's throw is, like, ridiculous.
I think most throws in general do anywhere between 10 and 15% depending on the character, which is a lot. That's a big chunk of your life, and if you get the wall bounce ender, that is all on scale.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're talking 2-1 here. Aphex is taking the lead once again. And of course, it's always momentum based. It's like whoever is overwhelming the other first usually takes the win. Of course, we're only 3 games in, so what do I know?
It's hard to say because the second game, Flash was pretty convincing, and then third game was neck and neck for the most part until Aphex popped Instinct. Then it was back into the bulldozer.
Here we go. Back to the Devil's Landing we go. No more of this ice stuff. It's not winter anymore. We're in the summer. I'll give you Midwest weather at best.
Yo, it's been hot over here, all right? It's been like 90 degrees for the past 2 weeks.
It's been 100 over here, so I don't want to hear it.
All right, I give that to you. But I work in a warehouse,
Nice.
so it's already 100 degrees for me. So.
Yeah. Really good awareness off the Eclipse to just stop the Wicked Tongue in general. That's good stuff there. I mean, you see a lot of characters do crouching heavy punch as well. At like a full screen Wicked Tongue, that'll stop it. Like Shadow Jago, for example, can stop that out. Right, nice backdash away from the dive kick here. We have corner domination here, catching the backdash, not going to confirm. Apex does not want to give up that space, and of course, opts to jump over. This is really bad. Here comes another mix. Nice.
There's a punish on the boot. Backdashes the overhead.
No, both players. Man, props to both players utilizing backdash like crazy. Super smart stuff. All right, give him the hand. Immediate break into boot. Not allowed to come into my space. Social distance, please. Oh no, not recovering yet. Oh my.
I don't even know what's happening. I got hit like 3 times.
The Wicked Tongue pushing Saberwolf back into the wall. No anti-air. Just let it happen. Okay. Into the Wrecking Ball, set up the corner.
Not much damage, but it was mobility because it was a lot of lights.
Right. Well, that's the important thing, right? It's all about space control for both characters. Whoever gets the corner is going to be devastated. Oh, wow. Just goes for Shadow Ram's Horn. Trying to get some sort of lockdown going here. Oh, man. Opened up. What's the next hit going to be? Ram, so you can't tell what strength it is.
That's going to recap. Lockout. This could be big. Goes for the wall splat. That's not good. Can't be doing that. You got to respect the car.
Oh, tack you up as much damage as we can. Another corner. Bro, what's it going to be? The Pharaoh cancel catches him low, but he still has a whole life bar to go through here. Time is ticking on that instinct. It's not over yet.
GameStop trade. One more hit will do it for... Oh! The boot, that would have killed regardless because Shadow Boot is ridiculous on chip.
Cameos are killing me.
Absolutely. Good stuff, though, for both players. Playing like animals.
I think the only way that Flash could have survived that is if he Shadow Eclipsed right as Shadow Boot happened, but I think it would have been a GameStop trade.
It would have traded, and Apex would have came out on top in that situation there.
Well played by Flash, though. That was crazy.
The moment Rash got meter was at that life point for Saberwolf. That was it. It was game over. All that Apex had to do was hit with Shadow Boot, and it was done. Regardless of whether or not it was an actual hit or if it was blocked, because the chip would have taken them out.
Yeah, it's a lot of chip. Like, I cannot stress that enough. But now that we're pretty deep into this, let me give you the rundown right quick. There we go. So that is our top 8. As you see, Apex has put himself into Grand Finals. Down in the loser's side, we have Trinity and Grandmaster Sky. And on the other side, Wheels and Ray X Man. So what I'm expecting is a run back from Wheels. I expect to see it happen.
Yes. You would think, right? But we didn't really get to see Ray X Man shine yet this week. Of course, having to deal with a really tough matchup for Glacius, Saberwolf, in general, just like that's tough to deal with. So let's see how Glacius deals with, oh boy, Gargos. Man, Ray X Man is not going to catch a break this week.
All right, so we're getting Trinity and Grandmaster.
Okay.
That's our first matchup.
So we're going to get a Shadow Jago up against Omen. This will be fun. Because Omen will definitely have the tools to kind of prevent a lot of the mix from Shadow Jago as far as like teleports go. But the other catch being that we notice a lot that Trinity will be more patient with players they're unfamiliar with. So eventually I'd like to see more neutral game, like utilizing the buttons that Shadow Jago has. It's still fairly solid buttons. A lot of the buttons are basically Jago's buttons, with the exception of like 2 or 3. So we'll have to see how this shakes down.
While we're waiting for Trinity to get into this lobby, I cannot stress enough, you guys are putting on a phenomenal show for you. So hit up that Matcherino. Gonna post it in chat for you right now. Exclamation point Matcherino. There it is. Check out the Matcherino. Throw in the free 50 cents. Show it to you right now so you can't give me an excuse of I don't know how to. Really simple. All you do is come into this page. You sign in up here. You copy this code right here. Control C, or you right click and hit copy just like that. You come up to contribute. You paste it on that coupon code line. 50 cents pops up. You just hit that contribute button right there. And if you guys want to throw in more, you can, of course, with the sponsor quests over here. Just got to retweet, do a survey, visit the link. You can also do this survey, which adds $2. But big ups to our top contributors. Much appreciated.
$2.
$2. Holla holla, get dollar. Never let me say that again.
I can't control your mouth from
All right, so here we go. Trinity and Grandmaster. So it's a Shago and an Omen.
We're gonna expect to see a lot of lock. It's gonna be so important. Like, meter management is important for both characters here in this matchup. More so important for Omen to take advantage simply because of being able to lock out meter usage from Shadowjang, which takes away.
Oh, here we go, Counterbreaker.
Counterbreaker. The audacity of this individual.
That's a quick 53%. 8 seconds in.
Of course, there goes that meter there, and we're gonna see Skyward wanting to lock that out because that's gonna remove all surge abilities from Shadow Jacob. Okay, it has enough here. Oh man, the throw setup's gonna be tough. Nice decision with the Shadow Fireball. Unfortunately, the Shadow Order Shield is still up and available. Let's see, has a boomerang going out. Oh my goodness, the teleport opens him up. The throw will close it out here. And we're going to want to see this space right here where Skyward Sword can make the air dash jump in to kind of shut down whatever approach that Shadow Jago makes. Shadow Jago, we're going to want to see like utilizing the dash DPs more, probably like back dash DP or even like crouching heavy punch as well to kind of control that airspace.
Wow, what even just happened?
One of the dud fireballs landed right in front of him and stopped that slide immediately. It was no nonsense out here, ladies and gentlemen.
And Grandmaster converted off of it. Like, my goodness.
Oh, yeah. You gotta be quick to react to what you got. Look at that. There's the dud fireball there once again, opening up Trinity.
Trinity's got to be careful. His bars are locked out right now.
Woo! Finally recognizing it, too, that dud fireball. Nice blocks. Unfortunately, there, the teleport's gonna wrap it up. Skyward Sword taking the first game.
Now, honestly, I do not blame Trinity for having trouble with this, because when you get pushed in the corner by Omen, you have to basically make 3 right guesses all at once, because at any point in time, if Omen touches you, yes, you're being comboed, but you're also in a mix, because at any point in time, Omen can drop his combo, throw reset you, and then cash out.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Because if you guys don't know, cashing out, the level of cash out is dependent upon how much white life you've built on your opponent. So that's why you see drops into resets, and then you see immediate level 4s. It's because all that white life they built from the previous combo is saved for the next combo. So it's a very interesting thing to keep track of, especially against someone like Omen, or really any character that has a throw that can combo in the corner. So like Lacius, Omen, those kinds of characters.
Right, exactly. Nice DP here. Unfortunately, caught the fireball. Opened up. Yeah, that's always risky to do when you see the flurry kicks, because they can keep going with Omen can keep going with flurry kicks there, and then opt to just make them. Wow, tries to go for a flip out, not happening. Way to punish the Order Shield there. I don't agree with the counter block attempt or counter breaker attempt, but hey, you're seeing something that I'm not. I'm not on the sticks there.
Sometimes you got to be bold. That's gonna punish. What is it? 43%?
It's 50.
It's 50.
It's 50. That's a
48%.
Gosh,
I knew it was 40 something. I just forgot what it was.
50.
It's basically 50. But actually, it's not. I'm gonna Price is Right rules you. You were over, sir.
Yeah, I was over. we don't round up here. Oh, nice. Mixed up. Still waiting on the meter to come back. We just got it here. Should have spent it. Could have gotten the kill. Really smart, though. Unfortunately, a lot of those orbs got blown up because it was a shadow.
Trinity is being bold right now. He did 2 heavy doubles in that combo when he could have cashed out after the first. But I think he really just wanted the meter off of the level 2 or level 3 ender.
Yeah. Oh, wow, wow. I got mixed. I absolutely got mixed.
A little too late on the shadow counter from Trinity. He had the right call out.
He's done that a couple times there. It's almost like you find the gap in the fireball. I'm not sure if he's trying to shadow counter the fireball, which is just dangerous to do in general.
The pressure.
Wow. I thought he opened him up. Unfortunately,
nope.
Trinity keeping their cool.
Grandmaster.
Stop countering.
He's got no reason to try for it. He's got a big life lead, and Trinity was near Ultra, and there he goes, confirming it, taking game number 2. Trinity, I respect you trying to do this, but you gotta stop, my man. You're failing yourself a little too much. Like, because I get it. If he gets that counter breaker, he immediately evens up the score and needs just one more opener to confirm into his own Ultra. But when you're that low on life and your opponent has that much more life over you, they don't care. They're not going to take the risk. And especially because Shago is a lower HP character. I'm sorry, not lower HP, lower damage character. So at most, Shago is going to do maybe 30% to you if you don't lock out and he doesn't cash out with some shadow. So it's not like you're fighting someone like Tusk or Glacius who can add on a quick 60%. And for the record, if you guys don't know, every character has the same amount of HP. That was a misspeak.
No, I knew you misspoke there. I was with you. I knew you knew. No
I knew that you knew, so that you know what I meant.
Yes, I'm with you. 100%.
All right, so game number 3. I want to see Trinity close one game out. He's gotten Grandmaster into red bar twice, almost down to halfway, but he's going for the risky stuff.
Well, honestly, that was a good decision. Just did not work out in his favor because of the third fireball, and that's unfortunate. There, gotta stop DPing.
But that one worked.
That one, yeah, that one's fine.
Good shadow counter. Here's the momentum shift.
Let's go for hard knockdown. Hard knockdown.
Blows it out.
Oh boy, yeah.
Cash it out, please. There you go. Big meter, big damage.
Oh wow.
No, stop, Trinity, please.
So the nice situation with that dash through on Skyward Sword's teleport, it set up so no matter what side he showed up on, he could have done either the dive kick or DP, and it would have punished. The dive kick would have been better just to extend the combo there. And of course, we saw Sword was opting to set up for teleport into throw. So dive kick was a good decision to get that full punish. Oh wow, flipped out. Good patience here for Fountain Trinity. Blocked nice, heavy punch far to get the slide punish.
Unfortunately, he does have 1 meter locked out.
Ooh, that was good.
This is bad because he put himself in the corner, but he gets the shadow counter.
Oh my goodness.
Trinity, please!
Trinity levels up and throws it all away immediately. How are you going to grow mid-match and then go throw it out?
This is a big deficit. He does have instinct. He can make this comeback happen, but that's going to be an ultra confirm.
He could have, should have, would have popped instinct, and then he could have punished with annihilation once he recognized that the throw was coming right after the flip out.
Honestly, in that situation, it's kind of difficult to say that, especially since Ullman is a character that likes to drop his combo for the throw reset, because if you try to pop instinct trying to guess the throw reset, you might accidentally lock yourself out.
But he was already, so the moment he got flipped, right? He was already in like a recovery
You're right.
state.
He did flip out. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And it's about recognition. You're right, though. It is easier to set the dumb because you have to recognize. And if you're not used to recognizing flip outs, like because if I remember correctly, Trinity is still fairly new to the game. The flip out happens so quick that you might not immediately recognize it. But yeah, no, that's an option that he could have had there. to at least reset the neutral. And that's the ideal situation there. It's like, okay, like, I don't feel like getting mixed. I see, because of the freeze frame from Instinct, that I can get this annihilation, so let me punish the throw with that. And then reset neutral, figure out from there. But then there's the other risk further going on, where that's another opportunity that Omen can set up fireballs, and then you have to play that neutral game. It's always going to be like, whenever fireballs are on the screen from Omen, you're playing Omen's game. It's not your game. And then once you close that gap, get in his face, don't let him set up, that's a different game entirely.
Like I said earlier, Omen is a easily top 3 character. His tool set is extremely oppressive, and if you don't know how to navigate through it, you're just gonna get eaten live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Omen is definitely tough character.
So I might have to remake the lobby here. Ray X is on Steam. We are running this off of Windows 10. So because of that, the way this works is that anyone who's playing on Steam has to search for this particular lobby. So I might have to remake so it's easier for him to find. Bear with us. He's searching for it right now. We're going to get underway into our next Losers Quarters match. We're going to have Wheels and Ray X Man.
Yeah, so this is going to be another interesting match, right? We have Glacius going up against the repertoire of Wheels here. I totally forgot. Wheels also plays Saberwolf, so it's always interesting to see Flash be his demon when he used to play Saberwolf. But let's see here how Glacius from Ray X-Man handles whatever Wheels brings out there. It's always a secret, right? It's like he's holding all the Pokemon cards and he's about to drop the first basic Pokemon. What am I facing off?
To get you guys back in, I had to remake for Ray. Let me get you
That's
and
all right.
Wheels. Where's Wheels? There we go. Invites. Get to spectate. All right, we got Ray. We just need Wheels again. There we are.
There we go. And we're going to get right into it there because Wheels is, of course, in the seat that he wants to be in. You didn't have to spectate, Wheels. We know what you're trying to do. We don't like it. Actually, we don't really care. It's fine. Do whatever you got to do.
Whatever makes you play at your peak.
If I were Ray X-Man, though, I would seat switch. That's what
I
do.
think we would be here all night if he tried. Here we go. Dayton, Wheels, pulling out Fulgore.
Really good option. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing more Fulgore, just for the community in general. Let's see how this Fulgore has changed for Dayton. Oh, wow. Immediately get opened up. A nice counter attempt right off the get, though. No information established. That's always risky to do right off.
I love it. I absolutely love it because you're just setting the precedent for the set.
Oh, not opting for the corner setup. Interesting. But nice liquidize here into Puddle Punch. So get through that teleport here. Another Puddle Punch. Not a lot of dash at me,
using
sir. Keep your distance. Ice Lance.
Yeah, Lance to punish the sweep attempt.
Mm-hmm. Puddle Punch. Cold Shoulder will set this up
I
here.
don't agree with that instinct pop.
Really?
Because he's burning a quarter of his own instinct for nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's an Axis Slash to open up the armor there. We're going to go for a knockdown, I believe. Doesn't matter, gets the kill. What am I talking about? I didn't believe that Wheels was going to kill. Wow. Call out on the throw here. Wall splats into target combo. Please keep blocking.
That reactor.
So much goes on.
Look at the reactor spinning at full speed, getting all the meter in the world.
There's just so many options that Fulgore can have in this corner situation. It's ridiculous. Nice light break here.
Oh, what a call out!
Whoa!
This is how you know that Wheels is a top player in the game.
He watched him. Look, he saw the shadow dissipate So what are you? This is Fulgor and
The stand roundhouse to punish optimal starter for the most damage. Cash it out with the shadow meter to get him in danger, and finish it off with the ultra.
at the stand roundhouse, like the sound effect and just the visual, like I felt that in my gut. Like I got hit. Ooh.
That was
Can you
something.
imagine taking a kick like that? Like,
Oh, you're dead.
Jesus.
I'm out. I'll see you later.
I quit. That's cheating. What the? Oh.
Like, that's the kind of kick when you watch UFC match and the guy buckles.
Done. Yeah, he's done. It's over. Not even like 30 seconds into the fight, just like that gut kick. Like, no, that's what happened to Brock Lesnar. So I can't. Tough guy. I don't want to ever square up with Brock Lesnar though. He's a tough dude. Anybody that fights in UFC is tougher than me. Let me tell you. All right. So what a, and of course, Wheels opting for the first player side. This is baffling. I can't make fun of him for it anymore.
Maybe he heard you.
Maybe he did. Let me show this Zero a thing or two. Put your glasses on, kid.
Oh, glasses too. I don't appreciate this. I feel personally attacked.
He also wears glasses. It's all right. Okay, laser beams going for the. No. I wonder why he's not opting for corner throw. I guess the mix is just better in general.
Shadow counter on the knee. This could be death for Wheels. There's a lockout for sure. Death. Wheels not having much meter to work with. The reactor's not spinning very fast.
Yeah, gonna block this right away. The armor's gone though, so gonna get a few axis slash just in case though. And that's a heavy lockout like right away. Let's get that reactor charge. Oh, okay. Oh! I thought he had enough time there. I think Wheels also thought that too to get that heavy out. Break through the armor. Good shadow counter here. No armor for Glacius. Immediate wall splat. Gonna go for beam damage just so it's not breakable.
Something that's worrying me about Wheels is that he's blocked 2 puddle punches and has not punished.
Uh-oh. There we go. The shatter opening up Wheels here from a distance. Oh, the hail was still there. Wasn't laser beamed at all. I don't know where Wheels is anymore. The rain is covering up his tracks.
So, Ray, oh my god, chasing down with the puddle punch.
Yeah, that was crazy. What an interesting
I
interaction here.
don't think I've ever seen that puddle punch go so fast. And Ray getting the cross-up puddle punch and confirming into the altar to take game number 2.
Yeah, really well done here. And it's a tale of puddle punch DP. Like, I think it's exactly what you said. Ray is noticing that Wheels is not punishing these DPs. So we just look how much mileage we got in the last few seconds of that round.
Do you think Wheels in his head is option selecting that loss for saying, man, I didn't pick player 2 side?
Well, look what's happening.
I'll be honest, Wheels, you can do whatever you want. I will probably never take a game off you and KI in my life.
The online tournament tech is out there. Of course, too, though, like if you think about like in a real setting, like in a live setting, you're committed to that one side until the set's over. So,
unless you pull the Sonic Fox Goichi Dragon Ball Z Grand Finals.
Well, that was reset. Right?
It was.
If I
It
remember the
was.
story, yeah.
But there was still a side switch mid-set.
Hey, rules are rules, man. You're allowed to do it. So Gargos is coming out on the field. I think this will be a little bit different here. I don't think Fulgor was a terrible option. Just maybe not used to it. Wow, mixed with...
So with someone of Wheels' skill level, I think picking multiple characters can sometimes be in your favor, because since you can play all your characters at such a high level, you're forcing your opponent to learn a brand new playstyle.
Right. No, I definitely agree. Because they have to immediately remove the data that they downloaded from the previous character. Okay, well, now I gotta think about how I'm gonna fight this character. The information I had previously is now useless. in some cases, because some of the fundamental stuff still carries over. Wow, that's a life bar already gone. We're just gonna
he's gonna hold him so he can burn as much instinct as possible, so he can't carry it in a round 2.
Oh wow, we get dumped.
Yeah, the biggest concern for Ray right now is just getting that minion off the field.
Yeah, that, and of course he's got to hold all these puddle punches too, or portal punches, excuse me, because that's just free meter there for Wheels. He would if Ray decides to block him. Okay, big man coming down.
Gonna interrupt the shadow. 2 minions.
Music's out on the field. Yeah.
I believe the big one has 1 HP left, but the blue one with the lance has 2 HP.
Yep.
Big one has 3 HP total. Just barely getting out of its hitbox as well with the cold shoulder. But getting poked in the butt. That should be Ultra? No?
We still got the Izuna drop. Excellent timing here from Ezek, or just anticipating. Whoa! Immediate break off the shadow puddle or portal punch. Puddle and portal. Portal and puddle. I can get that out of my mouth right now.
Say portal punch, puddle punch 5 times fast.
Portal puddle punch. Portal punch, puddle punch, portal punch, puddle.
That'll get you used to it.
Portal puddle. Blech. Oh man.
So it looks like the Gargos is working in Wheels' favor. I don't know if Ray is comfortable fighting Gargos. Seems like he got locked down pretty heavily by the minions. But it's also just a situation where sometimes you can't do anything. Because when you want to punch the minion, there's a portal punch right on you as you do it. So you get punished for trying to punch the minion.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think of, too, like, what is Glacia's best option? I think probably
cold shoulder, but I mean,
I would say cold shoulder, but it depends upon.
Yeah, I was to say if you're not spaced properly and you don't make contact with Gargos, you're gonna get whiff punished.
Exactly.
And you can't instant cancel on a whiff. You have to make contact.
Mm-hmm. And he can't even try. Like you could try to shatter, I guess, but that's such a slow startup, and then you have to worry about not only just portal punch, but also the minion attack.
I'd say the craziest thing is that the minions can interrupt you out of your own combo. They don't stop when you hit Gargos.
Yeah, but Wheels is definitely so used to the minions at this point that he's adapting to whatever scenario he gets put into. Nice wall splat once again. We're gonna reset after this. Ooh, I wonder if an anti-air attempt was made. He summoned something. I don't believe it was hail, but he definitely put his hand up.
This is a tough situation. Yeah, there you go. So he lanced the minion, but immediately got hit with a portal punch.
And you gotta think too, like the floaty jump of Glacius, like is gonna get dunked with the heavy portal punch. So it's tough. This full screen situation is no good. All that Wheels has to worry about is protecting his character. He's gonna be able to air any of the lances that like we just saw from Glacius. Of course, if he keeps crouch blocking, you know, he's gonna get hit by the minion. But if he tries to stand up, it's hit by the light portal.
I don't believe the portal punch is an actual low though. I think it's a special low or special mid, whatever this game calls it.
Right. Yeah. Throw the corner. Let's see, Lance. So much work. Not impossible though. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit harder just because he ran out of the instinct. Let's see. This is a good way to start. No instinct for Wheels yet. We're getting close. Oh wow, nice whip punish here.
I like that Ray is keeping all these combos extremely short, not giving Wheels many chances to break, because this is how he's building up his damage. GameStop trade into the Ultra.
Yeah, it's that armor. And he didn't even have to burst if he didn't want to, because it was just an armor through all of the Shadow Puddle Punch. Tough break. 3-1 for Wheels, moving on the bracket. Oh, man. Gargos is just a fun character.
It's... KI is, I think, one of the deepest games to learn because of all the character shenanigans on top of the mechanics. There's just so much to learn because the depth of every single matchup is enormous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I definitely agree because, like, a lot of times, too, you got to think about player style. And, of course, Wheels definitely is a very intelligent player, especially when it comes to Gargos. There, like being able to adapt the way he does with minions is super important.
Let's take a look at our bracket as well.
But yeah, so take a look at our bracket. Next up, we're going to have Grandmaster Sky versus Wheels. Sitting pretty in losers finals on the birthday weekend is going to be Flash. And of course, even prettier up there, Aphex with the patented Toad.
Unload the Toad, defog the Polywog. Permit the Kermit. How many others do I know?
You say permit
Yeah,
the
dude, permit the
Kermit?
Kermit.
I can't be here anymore.
Unload the Toad. Right, you love it.
Yeah, I'm still here. All right, so moving on to this next round. We got that Omen, we got Gargos. The Herald of Gargos wants a word with Gargos. Man, and we're getting down to the wire too. So like we have plenty of great matches going along. Of course, I'm glad that we got to see Ray shine a little bit further on in the bracket as well.
That is the wrong one, I'm sorry. There we go.
Ooh. Nice. Clap them up. Gonna smack them into the corner here after a throw. Drink some of that meter. Because we don't want Omen to get meter in this situation. This is going to be a fun interaction between these two characters because Omen has that ability to lock out Gargos from getting any minions. Of course, that's not going to happen. Already there. And Gargos can, of course, take away the meter that Omen builds up.
I can't imagine Omen has a very hard time clapping the minions either because of the fireballs.
Yes. Fireballs are going to be a big deal. It's just setting them up is going to be so crucial. Oh, wow. Nice.
So big minion is dead. It got hit by one of the stray fireballs. Wheels getting the combo from full screen.
But meter is locked out, so no free minion yet. Oh, good slide attempt there. You're unfortunately going to have to take this chip damage and lose a life
I don't think
bar.
there was really any way he could get in unless he just did an instant air to F.
Even then, like, he would have recovered in time to get another portal punch to the face. All right, let's see here. Nice throw. What's it going to be?
That's a lockout. This could be big if he blows the shadow. Yes, he does. Big ender. Side switches. Puts Wheels back into the corner. Gets the throw. That'll be it. And he can do anything he wants right now, which is going to build him all the meter in the world. He doesn't need to worry about Wheels because he's at full instinct and at full meter.
So we saw Omen utilize the reverse around the world mechanic there to lock out that bar. Super important, especially when your opponent's dead too. Starting out a round without meter that's devastating, especially for minions. Nice, we're going for the heavies.
So here we go. As I was saying, Gargos cannot block low in instinct. So you saw Grandmaster Sky just sweeping him over and over. Oh my god, he hit him with it. All right, so all white life on the board. Any hit will kill.
Oh my god.
I haven't seen this situation in such a long time. Wheels is on the run.
All right, look at that white life rebuild though. It's immediately back. Means nothing. You spent all that meter for absolutely nothing, but it was a pretty cool grab. At least you landed it.
So for those of you who don't know, that move costs 100% of Omen's shadow. And it doesn't matter how much life your opponent has, all of it is converted into white life.
But it's like an immediate in front of your face grab. Like it's a raw grab immediately right
You
in
get
front
popped
of
down at Omen's feet.
Here we go. Yeah, that's tough. It's going to be tough to make that approach. There's not many options that he had. Minion was already out. He knocked him down. And of course, the slide was going to get caught by any sort of wing or puddle or portal punch. But hey, you know what? What a reaction with that command grab. Holy smokes. Like, the only time I've seen that happen, and actually, like, the payoff worked was Evo 2016.
It is very rare for you to see an Omen land that move.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, it costs 100% of your shadow meter. So for Omen to spend 100%, gets rid of all his tools. It is one of the single biggest callouts you can make in this game. But if you land that singular hit after you do it, they're dead.
Man, what a get out of jail. Like, I wish it would have worked for you, but man, it's such a gamble. At least like you spent all your meter, but at what cost? You have to make sure that you get that hit, because if you don't, then you don't have meter anymore. So how are you going to teleport out of bad situations?
It's quite literally one of the scariest situations in the game. And thankfully, Wheels is playing Gargos. Gargos has 3 jumps, so he can dance around Omen as much as he needs to, as you saw.
Oh, wow. With the Orda shield here. Got crossed up. Oh, wow. I'm probably trying to bait something out with the medium slide there. Again, Order Shield not working out for you. Too high up in the sky. You got to be careful with those too, because eventually Wheels will get privy to that Order Shield and with.
He already has. I mean, he's called it out twice just by hovering above.
Now we're gonna sit here, block, build that meter. Here comes a minion for you. I don't care. You put out these heavies. Ooh, the big pillar.
Big minion is taking 2 damage.
Wow. Way to thread the needle to avoid like a couple of fireballs. Unfortunately got caught on the last one, and now both meter locked out here.
I don't like that Grandmaster Sky isn't trying to chase down Wheels on knockdowns. As you saw, he got up and was walking backwards trying to block. I think he needs to get up and immediately either start forward dashing or air dashing. Because Wheels wants to be full screen. He's back dashing right now. He doesn't want to be anywhere near Omen. And he gets a counter breaker. This is big damage. He's not going to get the shadow meter.
Yeah, I think the problem, though, with Omen taking to the skies is that Gargos controls so much. Like, the skies are definitely his in this matchup. Oh my goodness. Stuffed. I feel like a regular Shadow Fireball was coming out there. That's unfortunate. Alright, nice slide here. Nothing off of it yet. Oh, nice cross up here. Nothing quite yet.
Can't shadow counter. Doesn't have the meter for it.
Pops the instinct there. Gets the meter reset. Gonna try to do as much damage as they can. Dayton might be able to close it out here. Oh, goes for reset. Oh! You gotta love it. That teleport to avoid the command grab. But at what cost here? Immediate ultra. Wheels coming out on top. 2-0 right now over Grandmaster Sky.
I'm not sure what Grandmaster Sky can do about this. Wheels is in full control of this match.
It's definitely going to be about making sure you get set up first. You keep saying it, right? Like Omen being in Gargos' face. It's a play range that Gargos doesn't want to be at unless if Gargos has meter or is being assisted by a minion. If Skyward can keep that gap to their own advantage, they should be able to take this over, right? Especially using Fireball. So when we think about Order Shields or even Shadow Fireballs, and locking up meters is going to be crucial in this matchup too.
And as you said, it's when the minion comes out that it becomes so disadvantageous, because that's when Wheels can really just start messing with portal punches with no repercussions. Omen doesn't have any full screen options to get him off that pressure.
Yeah, it sucks because the fireballs that Omen does have, it's at random. So even if he does heavy and tries to opt for like 3 fireballs coming on the screen, there's no guarantee it's going to be the one that he needs to set it up. And it's so slow that, like what we just saw, he gets punished for throwing it out.
And as you can see right now, Wheels is backdashing. He's trying to create that space, and he's going to fly over to try and get to the other side so he can start backdashing again. He wants to play this just like a traditional zoner.
Ooh, I think that was supposed to be a heavy fireball attempt there. Got the crouching heavy punch instead.
And here's the minion. This is now dangerous.
Slide's going to be tough because on the recovery, you're going to get hit by light portal punch.
So here's the good news about this situation in case, you get into this scenario yourself. Gargos' portal punches do the minimal amount of damage in this game. If you get comboed, at worst you're taking 15%. And if he does shadow portal punches, 18%. They don't do very much damage, but what you have to do is get in at any cost.
The other problem, though, is that every blocked portal punch builds meter for Gargos, and that means another mini melee. Nice trip guard here, not too much off of it there. I believe that was open ender.
So we tried to pop the Instinct to see what Wheels was doing, because when you pop Instinct, it freezes the game. You see what your opponent's doing. If you see a button, you can do a DP, whatever. But Skyward didn't put out any button that could have beat what Wheels did, so he just gets stuffed meaty.
Big slide, but man, gonna get punished for that big recovery off of it as well.
And this is the worst situation that Grandmaster Sky can be in. He's in the corner, there's a minion on him. Wheels has a bar right now, and he doesn't have Instinct. He's a bar and a half down, too much time left on the clock. Like, this is crazy.
Oh wow, the slide once again punished here. The ideas are there, it's just not enough. Nice Psycho Crusher there from Wheels. The Zuna drop to wrap it up here. One more hit will do it.
Wheels could be as he could be as patient.
He's so confident, just waiting. Because the mini would hit him. Of course you do the slide, but it's gonna get punished. You could throw out fireballs. Doesn't matter.
Wheels was at 100. Yeah, he was at 170% life. He had no reason to risk anything. He could just stand there.
Yep, absolutely. But we know what that means, though. Unfortunately, that's 4th place finish for Grandmaster Sky. That means Wheels gets to move on for the run back against Flash in losers finals.
So there you have the bracket. Wheels has been making the run back since losers quarters, and this is actually going to be double jeopardy. You can see right there, the second match from the top in winners semis, he faced Flash round 1 of semis, and he lost. And now he's got to try and kill Flash to make his way into grand finals.
Yeah. Now, let's see what information that Wheels has now, especially after that first game against him. We saw the Gargos come out first for the first 2 games.
Yo, hold on, Zero. Let me stop you right there, and let's make an important announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, we're over $100 in the match arena. You guys are amazing. $112.90. Keep it up, guys. If you are new into the stream, you haven't been watching this entire time, first off, shame on you. Go watch the VOD as soon as we're done because you've been missing great matches. Second off, make sure you sign in and use this contribution code LKO15KI. Add the free 50 cents. It takes 20 seconds at most, and then you can do more with the sponsor quests, retweet, do a survey, visit the link, and you can also do the survey down here at a free $2. This is all free just for spending a little bit of your time. And then if you feel generous, such as Tyrese Washington and Tech Decker, you can throw in additional money if you like. You guys are amazing for supporting the KI community. 112. Keep it up, guys.
That is absolutely crazy. Well done, everybody. And thank you so much for those generous donations as well to help out the players in this bracket. Decided pretty soon here, actually. So like I was saying, that first match against Flash and Wheels, of course, Flash overwhelmed Wheels' Gargos for a very quick 2 games. And then Wheels opted to switch to Orchid, which things looked a little bit more even, a little more under control, but still, Flash ended up coming out on top, being able to move on. So let's see if Wheels opts for Orchid to start the match, or maybe we'll see a different character. I don't think we'll see Fulgore in this matchup, to be quite honest. It's going to be somewhere between, Tusk and Orchid, I think.
You really think he's going to pull out the Tusk?
I think that's it's a viable option. It's a really good option against Saberwolf. But whether or not we'll see that remains to be determined. Of course, we're thinking about damage, right? We're thinking about space control. We're thinking about those parry windows that are going to help out as well. Of course, Saberwolf, super fast. Feral cancels are going to be a big problem, but of course, one of the best instincts in the game, in my opinion, is going to be Tusk. Simply being able to special into special into special.
I have heard that people call Wolf's Instinct a poor man's version of Tusk, but the big difference is that Tusk has to spend meter to cancel, so he burns his Instinct for trying to do that.
Right. Okay, opting for Gargos again to open up the round. Let's see how this goes on here.
So big shout outs to these guys. Losers finals. Hope you guys at home are having a great time watching, because Zero and I are loving it up here. And big raid from Seth coming from Street Fighter. I believe it was. I don't remember. Anywho, getting into it. Winners finals.
Alright, so this is going to be interesting because, of course, Wolf just tore Gargos apart, right? Let's see how Dayton changes up the game plan this time around. Good blocks here. Gonna have to keep respecting because of the clap. Ooh, big jump in here from Flash. Flash is gonna keep overwhelming by doing dash throughs and nice ragged edge opener there. It knocked out. It's gonna be tough. So of course it got the heavy coming out, already blocking, so wasn't committed to a heavy button to get through that armor. Oh wow, meaty Psycho Crusher. Oh, armor just bursting through that. No big deal. We're gonna put on as much damage as we can.
That's so much white life.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Minions already out there, which is a change of pace to the last time that we saw it, because there was no minions in their last set. All right, we're gonna fly, try to get. Ooh, try to drop in on
the awareness from Flash to continue forward dashing to get underneath Gargos and get away from the minion. Smart stuff. Gets the Feral cancel. Yep.
Alright, no more instinct here. Oh, wow. Wasn't safe enough to land there. That Shadow Eclipse is going to put you out of the sky here. And getting dashed through opened up once again. Wall splat. Wow. How are you going to block today? Another instinct is on deck here. Going for the Shadow Command Grab. That's going to be a hefty chunk. Not going to kill quite yet, though. Let's see what the setup is. Yeah, still just going to eat this damage, though. 50% instinct left. Won't be getting another instinct for the rest of this match. Nice crouching heavy kick there.
Oh, he tries to go for the counterbreaker, but Flash not biting. That's another situation, as we said. Flash has so much life, he has no reason to bite.
And of course, we're not seeing these shadow counters here on the target combos. So the option. Okay, this is the distance game that Wheels wants here. A comeback scenario that he's not unfamiliar with here. Good blocks. Gonna get scooped to wrap it up, unfortunately, though.
Yeah, it was any hit that Flash got was going to kill, because it was either he got the straight hit and confirmed the ultra, or he got the throw, which was going to kill regardless.
Right. Man, I don't know. Does Wheels stick with Gargos?
I don't think he should. I really don't, because Flash, he's too comfortable with what he's doing. When Wheels doesn't have a minion on the ground, Flash is in his face, pushing to the corner as soon as he can, because Flash has juggles. He knows how to carry his opponents. Wheels is only getting his damage when he's got the fat minion out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that was the first game rather, where we saw Wheels actually have the opportunity to get a minion out there. Because in the last game, there was not a single minion played. So let's see here. That took a little bit of time. Maybe no Gargos here for Dayton. Maybe he opted to change out to something else.
The Saber Wolf mirror match. Yeah. This is not what I was expecting at all.
I knew it was out there. I knew.
You did give us the lore. I give it to you. You called it. You gave us the lore, and here you have it.
This is the story of the century, folks. How could I forget? Dayton winning that combo breakers, one of the sets for the reset, I believe, against Valorax at Combo Breaker 2018.
Actually, Wheels confirmed to me that he never won Combo Breaker.
No, he's never won Combo Breaker. I'm saying he did the reset against Valorax.
He told me he didn't. I thought he did too. I thought it was 2018 or 2017, but he said no, he didn't get the W. Okay. I gotta check the lore on it too, but he did confirm it for me last time. So in case you guys at home are wondering, Flash is the striped sweater wolf, while Wheels is the default white. Zero, I gotta ask you, do you know what time is the best time to wear a striped sweater?
No.
It's all the time, Zero!
I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know. Look at this. Look at the damage difference here already. Ooh! Committed him. That's called conditioning, ladies and gentlemen. Forcing Flash to make the approach. going out for a couple of quick slashes there. Oh no, the throw attempt opened up Wheels for that ragged edge. Good blocks. No meter for shadow counters here.
Wheels is...
All right, but instinct.
Yep.
Yeah, gotta take that. That's unfortunate.
Unfortunately, Flash did have to start his own instinct, so he's only got half of it going into this. But he got the kill, which I think is the most important part.
Yeah. Oh, really good patience there. Immediate reaction with the Shadow Eclipse here. Oh my goodness. Finally breaking. Wow. How do you deal with your own mix?
Actually, I was going to say that, like, in every single fighting game, my worst matchup is my own character. I never learn my own character. Despite knowing everything my character does, I don't know how other people use my character. So I wonder if Flash has some of the same problem.
Okay, good light break here. Gonna get a Pharaoh cancel into Ragged Edge. Nice shadow counter. That'll do it. Game 2 going to Wheels here. We are not done yet.
We are going to have the ultimate run back. The Wolf versus the Wolf. Because unless Flash wins again, Wheels is locked into this.
Yeah, that's true. Which I don't think that's a problem at all. Honestly. Wheels will do just fine with Saber Wolf. Like, I'm like, it's such a comfortable matchup for him. Like, it's not... like, or at least a comfortable character for him that I really wouldn't be surprised if he stuck with Saberwolf for the rest of it. At least in this match. So
and I mean, let's be honest here. I said that I'm not comfortable in my own mirror match, but these guys have been playing this game for so long. There's no way they don't know this matchup with each other. There's absolutely no way. Like, they've just played this game for, I don't even want to know how many hours, because it's up there, man. To get on their level takes a lot of dedication.
Right, exactly. All right, going into this game 3 here.
I will make this easy for you guys. Add this to the names. So again, Wheels is our white wolf.
He's always been the white, like the really light colored wolf. Oh, nice block here. Okay, gotta deal with the claps here. Unfortunately, have to hold those. They're safe. Into instinct we go, but you're gonna get scooped.
Pharaoh cancels the Eclipse,
Okay,
but
yeah.
still gets hit by Flash's air roundhouse.
Wow, no shadow counters at all. Like, even when you have meter from both players. Interesting.
Interesting that Flash decided to spend the shadow meter to recapture just to burn Wheels' instinct. Honestly, he's got nothing to lose, though. He's only missing about 10% of his HP.
Yeah,
Lockout, this is going to be big.
wow. Has so much catching up to do, though. Nice stagger there. Ooh, caught the backdash with the Magic Series.
Flash now has instinct. There it is. The delay, the stare down just in the corner.
He got him mixed. Made him lock out, but accidentally spent the Pharaoh cancel as well. We're going to waste out this instinct as long as we can.
I'm surprised I didn't see Flash
still...
try and break that Shadow Claw. The Berserker Barrage. Because at that point, if he got counter broke, he was dead anyway. If he didn't, he was still dead. But that's big damage. Shadow Eclipse Ender. Not enough to kill. One more straight hit, but Wheels finding a hit of his own, going into instinct. This is scary. Pharaoh cancel. Overhead connects.
Oh, mixed up. We got another opening opportunity. No breaks quite yet.
Reset.
Open up with the right head. Yeah. Here we go. No flip out. No hard knockdown.
Flash doesn't have instinct quite yet. That's an overhead. No confirm.
Oh, you don't have a Pharaoh cancel.
Oh no! The GameStop trade.
I like the attempt though, because it could have worked if man, if he timed it, like the timing on that to work is so
I think the first hit of your opponent's Eclipse has to technically come out when you have to do your own. It's the craziest timing.
Because he definitely tried to go for the invulnerability there. That's exactly what happened. So like try to get the invulnerability off of the Eclipse, before. No, because
I think you're right.
no, giant hurt box anyway. So no, he would have gotten that trade regardless. It's just a giant hurt box.
It's just a very scary situation, and I think it was really Wheels' only choice, aside from maybe wake up backdash. But even then, it's so hard to say when you're in that situation.
Right, exactly.
Because you get down to, he was basically at a pixel, and he was making an entire life bar comeback. Not many people can do that. Wheels got close, too. But Flash on set point to put himself in grand finals. Wheels still with Wolf.
Oh, good backdash into the clap here. Nice, big, chunky opener. Another clap, still have to respect it. Decides to walk back. Yep. It's the ideal situation here.
I think the most interesting thing about these two players specifically is that they're trying to just play a stagger pressure game. They're not getting in each other's faces anymore. They're specifically waiting a certain amount of time, then pressing a button, or backdashing because they know the other person wants to press a button.
Right. Oh, wow.
White Life still on Wheels, recovering little by little.
They're so even. Nice clap to catch him on the open of the Shadow Claws. All right.
Unfortunate whiff, yeah.
Whiff. Yeah. That's such an odd range too.
Wheels looking dominant. Up about 70% life now.
Okay, nice. Opens up. Oh, goes for the counter break. I'm not sure about that one.
A reverse counter break.
They both go for it. Where each other's heads. Okay.
Shadow
Yeah,
Eclipse?
no.
No. And there's the
Yeah,
counter
because the Shadow
breaker.
Eclipse would've gotten two. Yeah, that's it right there. He didn't opt for Shadow Eclipse because he would have gotten thrown. That was an immediate throw. So he opts for Shadow Ragged Edge to leave.
Good call, good call. I didn't think about that one. Because I believe Ragged Edge on frame 1 is in a tech jump, meaning that Wolf cannot be thrown.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So I got the deets on this combo breaker shenanigans. I don't know why he lied to you. He definitely got the W over Valorax. While it's true, Wheels has never won a combo breaker. That is factually true.
That's what I was getting at, is he never won combo breaker, not that set.
Yeah, no. I'm never saying... No, I wasn't saying that. I was saying...
My apologies. I thought you were talking about the tournament, not the set.
No. Okay, all right. Miscommunicate. I thought you were getting fooled by Wheels out here. He's a trickster.
He's got the mix.
He likes to... As you may or may not know, he's not paralyzed. He just can't move. So that's just how it is.
All right, so
He said it
Flash is now taking off the striped sweater. He says it's not the time anymore, even though it's all the time. Putting on the reindeer set himself.
Yeah, Wheels gave the reindeer nose over to Flash. Flash was not appreciating that. Wants his reindeer nose back. All right, let's see. Both players respecting each other just completely. Whoever makes the overcommitment, like Wheels right there, is going to get the first open. Okay. Yeah, there's the flip out there. Nice cross under mix into throw. We're going to put you in the corner eventually. Really good backdash from Flash. Let's see here. It's a battle of the wolves here. First, man, it's the last game too. So whoever wins this moves on to grand
this
finals.
is set point. This is now tense, and the match arena is getting big. There's a lot of money on the line.
Look at this. The neutral play here. Both trying to make the other overcommit. Oh, trying to get the whip punish. Not happening. Opened up once again. Wheel's going to get wall splat. This is the big opportunity here that Flash is looking for. Oh, the dash threw off the jump, neutral jump attack.
Overhead, clips him on his wake up, get the wall bounce. Manuals, flip him out. Flash is gonna pop instinct, go for the schmicks.
Oh no!
Unscaled.
Really tried to
Nice block, but he feral canceled it because he's an instinct and he's gonna get the shadow counter. Doesn't follow up.
I don't know why.
Feral cancel, yes.
Oh, let's go! It's a War of the Eclipses here. We have feral cancels on deck. Let's go.
Wheels drawing the first blood in the life bars.
Ooh, gotta hold this clap. Nice cancel dash through here for Wheels. Putting on the first opener on this red health bar here for Flash. Oh no, he caught the wake up dash.
Flash has got to be extremely careful now.
Yeah. Oh, there's the first throw. What's the mix gonna be?
That was a
caught the
punish.
back dash with the ragged edge. Yeah, let's get
That's gonna put him in danger.
Uh-huh.
Ultra confirmed. Wheels bringing it back to eliminate Flash, who put him into losers in the first place.
Ladies and gentlemen, well done. The taunts. Missing the recapture, so I mean, honestly, that just means that Wheels has lost. So moving on will be Flash now. That's unfortunate. Sorry, dude. Like that, them the rules. So if you're gonna style, you got to complete the style. And so far, Flash is the only one to complete the style. So I can't possibly let you advance to the grand finals. I guess we'll have to let the judges decide at that point. But
I gotta say though, well played by Flash. He leaves in third place. I don't know if we had 16 entrants. If we did, that means he's part of the pot. If not, he goes home with nothing, except for all those beers he's had tonight. Everyone, please, in chat, give Flash some birthday wishes. On Monday, he's turning 31, I believe.
But this is it right here, ladies and gentlemen. The moment you've all been waiting for. The grand finals match. We got Wheels up against Uyu's very own Apex. We got the Toad going up against Random Select.
The full
Thank you
gore.
so much, everybody.
Full gore.
Ooh.
The Toad versus the robot.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We are on grand finals for Low Kick Esports. Be sure to get the follow to the channel where we're hosting weekly online tournaments for your viewing pleasure. Killer Instinct going on right now.
So Aphex, winner's side. Wheels coming back from the losers. Grand finals. Aphex has dominantly run this tournament with the Toad.
Right. Get the setup here. Yep, the teleport is going to be front or back. Nice DP off of the throat whiff. Oh my goodness, the mix. Going for neutral jumps to avoid the overhead.
In case you guys didn't know,
especially with
the overhead is 19 frames. That's disgustingly fast. And it's not even the fastest overhead in the game, mind you.
No.
Shadow to end it out, cash it out. Get that reactor speed going.
Wanted to make sure that he was for sure in the corner, like 100%. Oh, wow. Just walked
DP
off.
out the air again. Aphex starting with the instinct recapture. Doesn't follow up the combo. DP again.
Nice DP, yeah.
The patience with the car saves him.
Yeah, and he opted to Wicked Tongue backwards there to avoid that DP. Really good
What a
stuff here.
juggle from Aphex.
No, go for the hard knockdown towards the end of the corner here. Nice. Catching, I believe that was a jump frame startup. Oh, wow, the toes. Fireball setups here into laser, right in front of you. Where do you think I was going to go?
Throwing him backwards, push him towards the corner, teleport behind. There's the lockout. This should end it. Shadow DP, yep.
It. I can't believe it.
That was convincing. Aphex, he
just
didn't even
like-
push Wheels into second life.
No. Fulgore is such a tough character to deal with. Here we go. But wow. Already coming out. Cylinders are pumping. Wheels spinning the tires. Ready to
He's
go.
all geared up from his match against Flash, no doubt.
Right.
Like, you gotta be popping off when you come back against your opponent's main. Like, you pick their main and beat them in the set.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, you know, like, man, what a set. Like, that was such a solid set. The moment that Wheels chose Saberwolf, it was really cool. I loved the mind games back and forth. Really, really well done.
As you said, the story was there. It was meant to be.
I can't believe he pulled it out. I feel like I just reminded him. It's like, you know, Wheels plays Saberwolf. I don't get why he's just having a hard time with Saberwolf. It's like, you're right. Well, let me play Saberwolf.
Aphex ain't out of it yet, though. There's definitely a lot of games left to go, especially because Aphex is in the winner side. Wheels has to win 6 games to take this tournament.
Yeah. Look at this. Oh, wow. Called out the backdash with the knee, which is plus.
Wheels is just being maximum disrespectful right now.
Laser beams there, but you're going to get staggered because of the cart. Wow. He's waiting for that cart, too. That's why he's, like, hesitating. He's hesitating because of the cart and because of the meter, which is just spent there anyways.
Full cash out, level 4, 44%.
Not blocking. He's still sliding from the run. Oh, wow. Good air-to-air here. Ooh. I wonder if he tried for, like, a throw reset off the Axis Slash.
No go, but Aphex doesn't have the meter to shadow counter.
Yeah.
The overhead, 19 frames. It's disgusting.
It's crazy because you don't see it until he reappears. Oh, I love the use of the cart to stop that laser, make the forward advance without worrying about it. Okay, boots. Nice DP reaction. Somebody labbed out this matchup.
Yeah, Wheels is 100% in the driver's seat for this matchup. Aphex ain't out of it. He's got Wheels in the corner. No lockout happening yet. There it is. Oh, no! He knew it was coming, but he was just a little too late, and that's going to end it for him. That has got to be the most unfortunate for Aphex. He had the right read, but he was late on it. That could have been huge.
It was so... The red X was already there. It's like, no, this is your time to do damage. And it's like, counter, got it, do it. And the red X said, please don't. But you did it anyway.
We said that earlier. I don't remember which set, but sometimes you hear that lockout and you've already hit the buttons. Like, you can't do anything about it.
It's so ingrained into your muscle memory that you're like, oh, I see it, yes. And, like, you have to hit the button. I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes it's weird like that.
Wheels is now 1 game away from resetting Grand Finals to put himself into Shin Grand Finals.
I love that you guys say that.
We have like 7 different terms for Grand Finals. It just depends on who's streaming at the time.
Right. The Shin Grand
I think I got Shin Grand Finals from Ham Jams.
Okay. I just like the true Grand Finals.
Well, Shin is true in Japanese, so...
Oh.
Yeah, you're learning today.
Oh! Wow! So Shinakuma is
I just blew your mind, didn't I?
You certainly did.
But here we go. Wheels already back in the driver's seat, pushing Aphex into the corner. Plus frames, plus frames, plus frames, plus frames, plus frames, plus frames! Overhead from the plus frames! We ain't done here. Shadow, that's gonna kill. Oh, 1 pixel, never mind.
I don't think the reactor UI can keep up. Look how fast the thing is spinning. It's going the other direction. It's going so fast. Now it's slowing down. It's slowing down. Wow. 1 chip damage.
Yeah,
there
like, so this is disgusting. Because he killed him so early, he just gets to do these triple doubles. Well, triple autos?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the term. So the way Fulgore works is he has a special trait where he gets triple autos, and that increases his reactor speed. So when you have 0 KV, you just do that all day because it gets you maximum reactor speed, gets you the most meter for your buck.
Do you think Wheels is rude enough to do the hyping?
Well, he just blew Shadow, so I don't think so.
Yeah, he just blew it, so yeah. But you know what? I think Wheels is rude enough to do
that. I do think he is rude enough. You're right. But here we go. Aphex finally pushing Wheels into red life.
Yeah.
Aphex does have Instinct. Wheels is running out of Instinct. Shadow Boot not going through, but he saves himself with the Instinct.
Nice. Okay. Nice early break there.
Nice block on the overhead.
I think he tried to challenge right after, obviously, because that counter hit came out. No bueno
Aphex out of Instinct. Wheels is almost at maximum meter. There it is. He can disrespect Beam if he wants to.
Right, Wheels has been absolutely killing it with these DPs.
And Aphex is bringing it back.
Oh, wait. Full meter there. Full
DPs.
meter there. Yo, no way. No way. He's going to do it. I bet you he does it.
Nope.
Knocks him up. No! Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I wanted it. That's all. All right, we'll go back to an actual commentary match right now.
Oh, the GameStop trade. That's going to be a reset for Wheels. 3-0. That's not even like a close reset. This is a convincing reset. Like,
well, we got the...
Go ahead.
We got the momentum, but like, Aphex slowly, like it was convincing, yes, but slowly, gradually, Aphex got that momentum in the third game and just, he wasn't in control of that round, no, but at least he was taking away a nice large chunk of health. Just,
guys, while we're waiting for this next match to load up, let me remind you, Match Arena is live. We almost have $114 in there. Please go to this link. Use the coupon code, contribute the free 50 cents. These guys are killing it with these matches. They deserve it. So please go to that site, throw in the money. Let's get back to it.
Absolutely. The Shin Grand Finals begins, ladies and gentlemen. Winning the previous game was Wheels. Let's see how the match proceeds here on out. All 100 of you watching, you're in for some
shout outs to everyone watching this amazing set. There's a lockout. He gets the free recapture.
Oh, wow. And that sweep is so fast, so far reaching, too. Nice anti-air off the Wicked Tongue. That's super important there. Putting that information out there that you're well aware that Wicked Tongue is not a free option for you is actually really good. And that's exclusive for like DP characters. Anyone with like a true meterless.
And the thing about this matchup is that Wheels has zero fear. He has not stopped his game since this set started. He's still walking up, doing close medium kick, which is plus. He's doing forward medium heavy punch, which is plus. He's just doing all the shenanigans possible. He's anti-aired like 50% to 70% of the jump-ins. He's just blowing Shadow Meter because why not? Pop Instinct. Just style on him. Neutral jump is his grab because you know he's going to do it. I can't believe that caught. Max range.
Yeah, now you really have to make this count too, especially since he locked out Ghost for the
Oh no, he throws it outside the car's range, but he still gets the kill. This is the first time we've seen Aphex takes Wheels' first life bar rather than Wheels taking Aphex. There we go. And again, no KV, so Wheels just gets to do these triple autos, because why not? Look at the reactor, spinning at maximum speed.
There you go, this is looking like a really close start here. I definitely like how he used the cart to push him over in the corner of that last round setup there. Was actually really smart. Nice, we got crossed up over here.
Aphex just outside of Instinct range. There's a lockout, gets a free recapture. Opts not to spend any cash.
Nice tech.
I think he could have confirmed that off of Instinct, but he's going to use the Instinct to keep his Shadow Boot safe.
Uh-oh. That's a big whiff here. Not enough meter to make any sort of
tried to, I don't know about that one.
Oh, and that, because the projectile invulnerable, it goes through the cart here. Nice caught in the toes into Ultra. First game in the Shin Grand Finals goes to Wheels.
That was so much closer for Aphex. He was so close to locking it down. I think throwing out that counter breaker was too ambitious.
Yeah, he really, well, so that's the scary situation, right? Because I was going to say, he doesn't have meter, so it's not going to get the kill. And man, Aphex wanted that W, and that lockout, if he would have caught with the counter breaker, that would have been
You're right, but it's just one of those situations. Yeah. Do you do you think the risk is worth the reward? Do you take the big risk to get the big call out, or do you try and keep it safe and win neutral one more time? It's such a hard decision to make.
Right, and he did it in instinct. So of course he's like, all right, I got Cart to make me safe. But then immediately after used Shadow Cyber Dash, which is projectile invulnerable. Great.
That was the smartest move, as you said, because the projectile invulnerability. I didn't even think about it when he did it.
Yeah. Good stuff here. All right.
Game number 2 of this reset in Shin Grand Finals.
Is there anything that can stop this fighting machine?
Aphex is getting close, but is it too late? I don't know. He did take first life bar, and he got Wheels down to maybe 20%.
That knee reaches so far. That's like Dawson's knee. Like, that's insane.
And it's plus.
Yeah, it's a little... Man, Bulldor is an interesting character. Alright, corner situation.
Caught the back dash
wow.
with dash.
I can't believe it.
Spend the meter.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and another opportunity as well. That second lockout there. Trying to spend as much damage as he can. Try to get the Wick Punish off boot. Not happening here. We see Wheels really fishing for that with Cyber Dash. It's just not happening there, because even with Wicked Tongue, if he lands, it would definitely have been able to trade. So let's check it out. Nice.
Both have instinct, so Aphex pops his first.
Cyber Dash, get out.
He's definitely only playing around the car when he goes into instinct. He's not trying to do any shenanigans with Wicked Tongue, because Wheels has shown that he will DP every single time, unless the car is there.
Wow, it's just Cyber Dash after
what
Cyber
a
dash.
back dash! Did you see that?
I need to see it.
He backdashed into the car to punish.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Like, that is just like such fortunate timing for Rash in that situation there. Oh, no DP, just eats the hand. Good throw. Oh my goodness. That's the last time I'm going to say into the corner with the throw, because clearly that's not the decision you want to make with Fulgore here, apparently. Okay, opting for full screen situation. Nice, really deep uppercut. What's the setup? Right
immediately locks out.
Nope.
That's not good. Cash out the shadow. Not enough time to get the third. 49%.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. That Wicked Tongue just barely missing. Wow. Takes to the skies. No, you didn't learn your lesson from last time.
You know what? You know what? I don't blame him, Zero. I don't blame him. That was 3 heavies. I truly expected him to get it that time, because he did a jump in heavy followed by auto double heavy. Like, I would want to break that, so I cannot blame him for attempting. But, man, it is tough out here for Aphex.
Dayton is just not biting on any of the bait that Aphex is putting out here. It's looking dire. We're looking at darn near a 6-0. Are you going to be able to stop this? That's what you got to be asking yourself. You're so close. So close.
Dayton played so oppressively the first set that I think Aphex is just trying to win the mental tug of war back into neutral, which we almost saw not the last game, but the previous game before that, where he got Wheels pretty close to danger, but didn't get quite there. And again, Wheels is just, he's too oppressive right now.
Right. It's, oh man. He's so confident too, right? Like we've not seen him slow down, always in Aphex's face.
He's literally not scared of anything.
Yeah. I mean, I guess when you're a robot, like, you have no emotions.
But just like that, he does forward heavy punch, the double spin into close medium kick, into another forward heavy punch. Like, he's just doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, gotta hold that. Unfortunately, the cart's on the way. Alright, big wrecking ball. Get mixed.
Oh my god, it hit from behind him. What even? Fulgore, what are you?
That is unfortunate. You know, it would have been way worse if it killed him. I would have been so upset. The mental damage that would do. All right, here we go. Nice break. Woo!
My God.
Slip and slide through the
Pop
hands.
the instinct.
We out of it.
Forward dash to fake the grab. Neutral jump the grab from Aphex.
Alright, this is the last opportunity. Oh, wow. Too high up there for the DP to reach and get another one on wake up. No big deal. Stop jumping. Axis slash. Right in the shadow. Okay, what's the setup going to be? Teleporting, so we don't know where we're going to end up. No wake up boost.
I'm surprised Aphex hasn't tried to shadow counter any of the forward heavy punches this whole set.
Yeah, the axe.
This is it. No shadow.
Yep.
Last chance.
It doesn't matter. It's gonna be.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Wheels is your winner of LKO Week 15.
Whoa. What a dominating performance out here by Wheels. Winning 6 games to 0 over Aphex. Man. It's insane. Just trying to fight against Fulgore is such a difficult match in general. I mean, of course, we talk about how hard it is to fight Rash. It's even more difficult to fight against Fulgore online, especially with all the great options that that Fulgore has, considering teleport mixes. I mean, of course, Rash can mix you up, right? But it's usually going to be about like high-lows rather than left-rights, depending upon the space that you're in. Because, of course, Rash, we usually see Rash in the corner, especially when we're talking about Aphex playing Rash. So you don't have to worry too much about left-rights. But with Fulgore, it's back and forth, left-right. All right, you're going to warp in front of me. Like, we saw Wheels teleport in front of Aphex and use a Dragon Punch. What? And it worked. It's crazy.
So before we head out of here, I just want to let you guys know that LKO 16 is live. You guys can sign up right now with this link. We're going to be running Grand Blue Fantasy versus MK11. Soul Calibur making its debut. Also, the Matcherino is still live, $117. If you guys still have not put in the free 50 cents, please do so. Bump that pot bonus for Wheels and Aphex and possibly Flash if we met the 16-player count. These guys deserve it all. They played out of their damn minds. That's some of the best KI I've seen in a while. So please give it up for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations to our top 3 players and everybody in the bracket as well. Thank you so much for putting on a great show. And thank you to all of you for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Can't wait to see more fighting games coming out from the low kick scene.
Yeah, we love having you guys here. We hope to see you next week for LK Week 16. Zero, thank you so much for being here. It's been a damn pleasure, and I hope to see you guys soon.
Yeah, everyone.